it's Bagel. Hi, it's me, it's Bagel. Hi, how are you? The poll is extremely close. I put a poll up about if we want to start new characters, or if we want to not start. The new emotes are so good. Or if we want to not start new characters. And I checked. Well, I haven't checked in a second. It's 55% Hatboy Jones, 45% somebody else. So I guess we're playing Hatboy Jones. He's a hell of a character. I believe the other character is female Dan Tedson. Is a female Dan Tedson. They're both good. I do like the character creation, but I mean, we basically got it right the first time. UK Gamer says 25 is way too much for a sub. Yeah. A lot of money. we do have those expensive emotes now, but did I shut the song off? I don't know, it doesn't matter. But they're not that good. So I mean, Copfine did a good job with them, but you know, they're the same thing as other emotes, which is a smart idea. It's Copfine's idea. Hi Sorted, hi Sivby Cake. You keep your items. Oh, then I don't even care about the results of the poll. Also, if you check out my Twitter, though, you can see my neighbor's house. I took that on my way to work. I thought it was a really funny picture. Mostly because of the garbage. Mostly because of when I came home, the garbage had blown across the street into my other neighbor's yard. A golden pumpkin and a pimp, Kyle, yes, and a pimp Kyle. We had 2 lol emotes, so I got rid of one and replaced it. It's probably not ready to go yet. Twitch is also probably mad at me because I keep submitting them terrible emotes over and over again. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. No, that's a cat. There's a lot of cats on my street. That's just one of the many cats my dogs bark at throughout the Saturday casts. Okay. I don't know about keeping Bill Cosby on the screen for the whole cast. My dogs aren't in the room, so I wanted something on the webcam too. But I don't think we're going to be... I don't think I want to... As fun as that shot of Bill Cosby in part of the Castlevania 4 Super NES cart next to some liars is, I think we're just going to lose it unless my dogs come back upstairs. Muffin's new schedule is nuts. Well, I'll give myself a little space. Give myself a little space here. That's a good emote. I like that emote. It's like a face mesh. I like that emote, Eno Curie. Oh, UK Gamer, I don't know. I'm not... Yeah, he's got a lot of money. I don't think you have to go to jail if you have money. I'm turning the game on. We're making... Oh, we probably got an awesome intro to watch, too. So I'm going to make sure the audio levels are good and loud. Probably going to make it louder than it should be so you guys can hear. Hey, stand up, Nate. This is a Dreamforge entertainment game, okay? It's not entertainment, it's entertainment.
Thank you.
Force Mono for 26 months! No, don't be a sucker. Don't be a sucker, Force Mono. Thank you, Force Mono. This is called the Stone Prophet, and that was how you wrote the Stone Prophet in Egyptian. How are you doing, Stand Up, Nate? How are you doing, everyone? Happy Friday. I'm excited. I said I wasn't going to play any games with a plot today, but then having not played a game with a plot for like 3 casts, I was going insane. It was like a week. It was like, because we played Mountain Blade last Friday. This is version 1.10. And the way to do this is, I did this. It's a gothic horror RPG. It's a gothic horror RPG. We're going to import characters. What if I put webcam 2 in such a position that it was just an alternate angle on me? That's stupid enough to work, Bagel. Wait a minute. I got a mess of wires down here. Nothing's good. I do want to get the most value out of my 2 webcams. I bought the USB extender so we can stick it out my window though, so we can spy on people. Because right now it's only got like maybe like 3 feet. But like my window's maybe like 8 feet away. I can put a USB extender. I got a 25-foot USB extender, and I'm putting it out the window, or I'm putting it downstairs. I'm putting it somewhere, and we're gonna spy on people. Definitely during the Saturday casts. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. Okay, so let me just get this guy as an alternate angle on the cast. probably not going to be green screened. Well, maybe it will be. Okay, yep. Yeah, that's nice. This is a smart call. 2 webcams Saturday. What is this? What is... That's Nintendo. That's Nintendo Bagel. And also, you're not in the shot. This is kind of fun. I like this. A spying emote. Okay, we can get a spying emote. It kind of, yeah, it kind of screws up the green screen. What if it's just the same, basically the same place, but now that's dumb. I like this. I like this, especially like it because you can see it from the other from the other one. This is really funny. Oh, but I moved the green screen in such a way that this is kind of funny. All right, we're gonna do this today, I guess. Are we happy with this? Why do I look red? No, I'm not happy with this. I don't like this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I look all weird and red on that one. I crank it up for the dogs. There's no dogs in here. Wow, Bagel, you're sure wasting a lot of time. Let's import characters. So the way to import characters is very intuitive. Yeah, we're not... Oh, the point of view cam. My desk is kind of a mess. My desk is kind of a mess. I don't know if I want to let you see it. But real quick, what do I have? I have okay.
Oh,
there's my screen. You. Hey, Kyre Loop, welcome to my desk. Here's my screen. Kyre Loop, thank you so much for subscribing for 26 months. Kyre Loop. This is my keyboard. Notice the no 10 keys. This is my money. I got like $12 here. This is my sheriff's badge. This is the the harp. This is it just says subscribe. It says subscribe on it. This is my nasal spray. It's a show and tell cast now. This is my MP3 player that sometimes I jam to. This is oh, what's this over here, Bagel? Oh, this is my my anxiety notes. These are my anxiety notes from all the Nancy Drew games we play. And over here I have a knife. And this is my coffee cup. And I got a bottle opener. And I got a like a pen cap and like a piece of garbage. That's basically everything. And this is my gun. That would have been sweet if I had a gun. That would have been really cool if I had a gun. So that's it. No, I don't have a gun. And yeah, and this is my AR-15. I keep it right here, just in case I need to. Oh, I kind of like the texture of that. Wait a minute, put that behind you. This is... Got it, nailed it. Basically good. Okay, Bagel, the game. It's a game where we stream. It's a stream where we play games. You gotta say C Profit. We're in C Profit. Then you gotta go down one. Then you gotta go to Strad. Then you gotta go down. Then you gotta go save 0. Then you gotta go down. And then you gotta go save.dat. Boom! Hatboy Jones and Dan Tenson right here. How do I protect myself from the home invasions? I don't know. I have a green screen and a camera pointed at the wall. I like it. It's a good texture. I should find like... I'll do it later. I should find like wallpaper samples and then just point it at the wallpaper sample to make it look like I actually purchased the wallpaper for myself. Haha. Nope. It's merely a sample. Joke's on you. I actually no shoes today. Just socks. I mean, we are wasting time. Left button to select, right button to ignore. I hit left button.
Before that
Can you hear?
morning, no one in El Terrell knew of the land called Ha'akir.
Your stream is not lagging.
By whisper and by hurried order, the word travels. It reaches the bravest in the land, those bold adventurers who, once more, are called to serve good Lord Delt.
It's so bad. This is really sucky.
No questions, my friends. I've heard nothing but questions since dawn, the half of the vine and all unanswered.
Why is the music so loud?
Before sunrise, fires lit. Warning fires in the fields of the dead. The farmer and his son wandered in. The gods could better tell us what they've seen, for neither has the courage to speak anymore.
I don't know what he's saying.
There
His
it is,
mouth.
that wall of light settled across the horizon. Have you ever seen the like of it? Ah, another question. In an hour, good Lord Del will face 1,000 such questions. The city may panic, but not us, eh? It's not for Hell Riders to wield the first sign of magic.
What?
Hold there! Don't be so eager to bolt off without orders. Ah, I knew you'd be the first here, as ready for death as for a summer dance. But I don't need dead heroes. I need answers. Lord Delphin. Well, there are your orders. Get out there, find out what it is, get back alive, and may the gods go with you.
I think there's like a magic thing going on. I think this magic thing is like an issue.
A figure lies in the distance. The party dismounts and approaches the struggling foe.
The music is so loud compared to the voice. There's no audio balancing.
You are not villagers. The scent of grass, trees. You come from outside this place. Go back. There is no place for you in Harakir. The dagger at my side. Too weak to reach it. A poor legacy. Piotr, my brother. I cannot pass it on to you. Remember. The dagger. A poor legacy for Piotr.
Okay. We got to this desert place really quick.
East. The village. Muhar. The way. My fault, Piotr. I brought us here.
Who's Piotr?
Forgive me, my brother. A poor legacy for Piotr.
Is this in a loop? No, she's dead. It's like one of my neighbors. Oh.
In the space of a breath, El Terrell fades behind them. The desert surrounds the adventurers, and from it there is no escape.
Create water. I don't have create water. I don't have that spell. By the gods. I'm gonna turn the music down a hair. By the gods, what fate is this? The desert alone has not taken her. What have we come to? And away we go. Yeah, the game was just like, boom, you're in the desert. Oh my god, the controls. Okay. This interface also. Oh, we can wear our clothes. Okay, what am I looking at? What happened to all that sweet loot we had? Fair enough. Oh, there's no wearing it. There's no wearing her clothes. Okay. No, that's fine. What do I have here? Cure serious wounds. Negative plane protection. Yeah, no. No. The last game we fought the vampire. This is kind of silly. We didn't keep any of our items. We didn't keep any of our items. That's okay. I guess that would have been a little imbalanced. The Vistani dagger. We can take that too. And I got a rock. My favorite thing in these games. So there's no WASD. I control with the direction pad. Okay. I also have to like turn like this by using my mouse. There's an options menu with a lot of options. Palette intensity, don't do that. Screen size. Well, that's as big as it gets. Okay. Time asked, are you being helpful or are you rubbing it in my face? God, I'm gonna assume you're being helpful. What the hell is that? I'm gonna assume you're being helpful. I bought a stupid keyboard. I bought a stupid keyboard time mask that doesn't have a number pad. I'm an idiot. I need to get a keyboard that has a number pad. I'm an idiot. That vulture's coming at me and I don't know what to do. Okay, I killed it. The music got so intense. How do I cast? Got it. She remembered all her spells. Detect secret door. Dan Tedson attempts to detect a secret door. I'm an idiot, okay? I've been playing all these games. Have they worked on, would that have worked on all the, D&D games I've been playing? Because I've been playing them stupidly. Okay. That was a door, though. I got like narrow shoulders. It's easier to play games without the keyboard, can I get like a second number pad? Can I purchase just the number pad? The save button's a floppy. Well, wait, the save button is still floppies kind of, isn't it? Look at Hatboy's face. I can. Maybe I should purchase that. Okay, I should do that. Coin Boy's back, baby. He won. He won in the vote today. So we brought him back. My favorite part about this game is all the Egyptian stuff. Hatboy Jones says, "What's wrong, woman? What is it you tried to say?" I can buy can I get like cherry red number pad? She tries to speak, yet by helm, this woman has no tongue, and her eyes, she is no doubt blind, but somehow knows we are here. So she could hear us. It strikes me strange. Note this woman makes no motion for us to assist her. Indeed, her energies seem bent on aiding us. It's as if the words she would speak might be of great importance. If only a way could be found to understand her. These guys just had to go to like fight a vampire and now they're in the desert. Like they just did that. We just fought a vampire in like a werewolf vampire realm. I believe she understands. Look at the drawing. What appears to be a hut, a well, and perhaps the font. I don't know. Okay, now it's okay. When the font is yellow, it's kind of hard to see in the... And perhaps a direction. If the hut represents the woman's home, then it may well lie east of here. Okay, go east. Perhaps she knows of something in the direction, some aid by which we may yet learn her thoughts. Good day to you, woman. If the fates are kind, we may return and bring with us the means to converse with you. Perhaps she... Oh. I read that already. I said drawing. I'm sorry, I said drawing. I did say... There's a Pizza Hut over there. Do we have anything in this village? In this... that's quite the fire for the desert. It's quite a fire for the desert. Yeah, you said that twice. Well, it can get cold at night. Fatherboard, I'm great. Have you ever played this game, Fatherboard? Good day to you, blind and mute woman. I love the fact that he wears that hat. Oh, I'm outside. It said go east. Into the sun. Excellent fire sprite. It was huge. How big do you want the fire sprite? Huge. What do we got here? Yeah, you're gonna... Oh my god! Here it comes. Okay, we got it. Okay, we fixed it. What do we got? What is this? For the love of God, pick it up. I love the You're in Combat music. You pick up a Kapesh sword. 2 to 8, 1 to 6. 1 to 8. 1 to 8. What's the second number mean? Is it like verse normal, verse large? Can I dual wield this? Because that'd be badass. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I can. No. No, I can't, but I might as well. 2 to 5, 2 to 5. Huh. Use the dagger, doofus. She can't use the dagger. She doesn't know how to use the dagger. And I can cast spells. I have no offensive spells. Okay, good. I should play Chips. You've been telling me to play Fable. Chips has been telling me to play Fable. I played Fable 1 like, 12 years ago. I got a red robe. Oh, now that's a robe we could wear. Probably give that to the girl, since the other guy's wearing armor. I don't know if there's any defensive bonus to it. You pick up a water skin. Probably useful. Okay, continuing to the east. I'm gonna go a little this way, because I went the other way. So yeah, she can't fight. Every game you like. Yeah. Do you like Ravenloft? Do you like Ravenloft? Clerics can't use sharp weapons, remember. I did not remember that. Yeah, don't you like his don't you like him? That's why they call him Hat Boy, because he's got great taste in hats. I could totally see how this would fit on a number pad. We're kicking butt right now. I'm gonna save though, which I do by rest, pray, memorize, save. Okay. What I just saved, right? I just saved. What the? Go away, go away. What is this? You want a quick restore, yeah? Clicked it. Yes. Well, they could have given you a lot more feedback about that thing. The same hack guy as before, Retrograde Tom. Brought him back. We brought him back. Hi, Retrograde Tom. Oh, you can see my hand shadow. Interesting. We brought him back. How are you doing, Retrograde Tom? Retrograde Tom, what terrible dungeon crawler are you playing? Are you on like Kingsfield 9? Also, those games actually look pretty good. I swung and missed. God, this music's so good. The last game had great music too. This game's got very... Is it loud? The music's loud, isn't it? 4. Oh god. Well, we did just save, Bagel. Maybe the axe is screwing him up. Return undead. Okay. I'm just gonna drop it a little bit. Boom. Kingsfield 4, Bagel. It's good. There's been a lot of Kingsfield. How many are there? You're right. Okay, turn undead. Yes. Wait, does turn undead hurt them? And what range does this operate? They just leave. Gotcha! That was a good call. Yeah, turn undead was kind of OP. Hunt him. Hunt him down. Hunt him down. I hit him for 7, but he's still running. I want to rest, but I'm worried. Okay, good call on that turn undead. Well, I think this weapon is his main weapon, because that's his right hand. The well. It appears cracked. Strange. Perhaps a closer look is in order. Oh my god, are you effing kidding me, dude? I have no health. Are we still turning the undead? I'm going to assume yes. God, that sound effect is awful. I'm gonna attack them on account of its like experience. And it seems like we can one-shot them. And I don't want them to come back and get me. Hopefully I can find my way back to that place. Jesus. That sound effect needs to stop. What the hell is that? Oh, that's another one. A strong guy. All right. The hole-in-one. Yeah, we got a lot of new emotes. Thank you, Copfine, for the emotes, by the way. We got a lot of new emotes. A lot of enemy variety. We just started. What do I got going on here? Water skin. A lot of water skins. Another robe. One for you too. Who wore it better? Scroll, teleportation. Wait. How do you read one of them? Sometimes you gotta hold it. The music's so good in these games. It was good in the last game. Yeah, no, Combine made every emote minus the hole-in-one, which Adam made. In some legends, it is said that pharaohs are nearer to God in their power. Perhaps this was true of Anktapot. Many stories have come down to us, but few as intriguing as the history of teleportation Harkir. I hate when we play these games. It's like every game, too. It's like every game, we play these games, and then I have to inevitably read lore, and they just throw out the hardest to say words. And, like, if you're just reading it to yourself, you can skim over it, but I have to say it out loud. It is said at the height of his power, Anktapot was gifted with the ability to transport from place to place. In turn, he gave this gift to the nation, establishing a series of teleportation obelisks. They linked the vast reaches of the land together. Anktapot. My neighbor is an Anktapot head. Hi, Holly. How are you, Holly? Oh. if you want to see his garbage house, go to my Twitter. I showed Muffin that I posted that. She was upset at me. Okay, for each obelisk, there existed a key. Both key and obelisk are adorned by common symbols. The dagger, it's the dagger, it's the dagger. By placing the key in the hand and activating it, teleportation would occur between the location where the key was used and the obelisk adorned with a matching symbol. Oh, wait, what does the dagger look like? I just decided it was the dagger. I guess I'm not sure. The gold, yeah, that's a 25er, Force Mono. That's a 25er. It also counts as 5 subs to me, which is cool. Okay, so this is not a teleportation. This might be a teleportation obelisk. They all look alike. I don't know what's going on with them. Yeah, you also get the, you also, which makes sense in a lot of other streams. You can post like a, I don't know what kind of glasses you would call those. It counts as 6 subs? I thought it counted as 5, Retrograde Tom. I'm not healing. Oh, I was gonna heal right now. I wanted to get inside because I was worried about the hot air. The desert, it's so hot out. So we're gonna rest. Which I do by pressing, can I just press R? No. By pressing rest. You want spellcasters to heal the party? Yeah. The party cleric have not prayed for create water spells. No. Pray. Oh, and there's been pressure on me to bring back the follow the channel emote. So we can do that if we want to. Okay. Create water? How many waters should 2? Draw dexterity. Speak with animal! Just take 1, just in case. You don't know when you're gonna need that. Summon insects! I'm gonna take remove paralysis. Summon insects! Do you want me to take summon insects? Summon insects does sound pretty sweet. Animals never had... Yeah, maybe you need a spell to figure out what they're really saying. Alright. Paralysis be damned. I want to summon insects. You know what? No, not dispel magic. Take remove paralysis. Magic is a higher level thing. I got to speak with animals. That's good. This is all good. This is all good. There's no... I don't have a cure poison, though, do I? The protection from E. Rest. Yes. God, that is quick. Okay. And as I get to know the game, what is this? Oh, this is a Shrine of Nefertiti, main level. Okay, cool. Who's that tiny man? Who's that tiny man? Or is that lady? Is she tiny or is it the perspective? I guess I could take slow poison. Well, I can just learn it again. We can just learn it again. I can just memorize different spells next time. Dan Tetson says, "Are you injured? What is this sexy pose? Are you injured? How came you to be here? Why do you talk like that? Alone and unarmed."
My ankle, it may be broken. I can't tell. Lend a hand now. You two strong legs to take you anywhere you like. My bones I sacrificed to scramble here. A storm came. I knew it to be the wrath of Anktopot. A wall of wind and sand. I took hold of a rope and lowered myself into this well. But the rope betrayed me. I fell. And there is something, a creature at the end of this hall. It knows I'm here and hungers for me.
Okay, that's good. You need to come in. Oh, guys, 1 second. Yeah, I'd like those. You're good. Yes, I would like those.
Not my name.
It's okay. Thank you. Nothing got me cookies. It's awesome. They're good. They smell good. Okay. This lady is a trickster. This lady is a trickster. She was betrayed by the rope, but this lady is a trickster. Very nice that she brought cookies. That was very nice. It was not Marty this time. It was cookies. She's like, buy us, no. I wish it was the hot dogs. The taco hot dogs. No. Okay. Do you know your way around the chamber? Has your injury kept you from moving about?
No, my injury speeds me along. Why, in a day on hands and knees, I have searched the very corners of this place. Temper your words with sense, if you please. No, I have not gone far. But I did find a scroll. Here, take it. I found it in the grasp of a skeleton at the end of this hall. There. I've given you all I have. Will you aid me now? Take me back to the village, for I have no desire to litter this place with my bones.
I still think she's evil. If I give you a weapon and show you its use, then basically you take this and you stab him. Take the pointy end and you stab him. Might you make your way back to the village on your own? She seems evil. It's kind of sad this game has more voice acting than Breath of the Wild. How'd they even get... Was this on a floppy disk or a CD? What year is this? Like 95? What year is this?
No, by the merciful gods, I need your help. I have no strength to return on my own, no fighting skills with which to defend myself. Take me back, please, you must.
CD.
I am Senef, a loyal citizen of Luhar, devoted to Osiris. You cannot desert me.
I keep turning the audio up and down when she talks so we can hear it. Is this real Egyptian lore? Is this like real Egypt stuff? I can tell her to stay or come with me. I'm just gonna tell her. I'm just gonna tell her to come with me.
My thanks to you. Now, hurry. I am impatient to rest within my own tent. And oh, I suppose you expect me to ask the gods to smile upon you for your charity. Very well. I shall remember to do so. Never fear.
No, I hope you say it. I meant like it's the names they're saying Egyptian, not like did this happen in Egypt. Did this really, wait, is this a true story? What's Zenith? A chaotic good commoner. Yeah, you said you were weak, you got 12 strength. Aren't these guys look at Dan Tenson. Dan Tenson, friggin' cleric, 19 dexterity. Hat-Boy Jones, 7 charisma. This game's based on a true story. And my guys are chaotic neutral, right? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm chaotic neutral. She's chaotic good, yeah. She looks younger in that portrait. I don't know. I feel like I'm struggling to balance the audio of this game. Was that a frog? The fact that this button is forward and turn and not just turn is confusing. Got a lever. The music scared me. Kiga Tom's ointment. Oh yeah. That Kiga Tom character. Is she? So this blue bar, this thin blue bar, is that my water level? I guess. Well, since taking a cleric again seems super useful if she can just make, you know, cure water. I mean, cure water. If she can just make water. Okay. I've opened the door. Yeah, Dan, it's, oh my god. Oh! Snap! Damn it! She's dead! Oh, I didn't save. So this is the nature of the beast whose horrid cries frighten the woman. Yeah, and now she's dead. God damn it, man. We gotta go back. We gotta go back for her. Wait, I can do this again. I can just leave her. I can just leave her and then I'll talk. Yeah, wait a minute. You gotta be kidding me. I know my buttons. And I know my buttons and my catchphrases. Oh no. What the hell did I do? Okay, that catchphrase kind of breaks the game. That catchphrase breaks the game a little bit. Rest. Maybe pray first. I don't think we prayed in this point. Oh, and I could have summoned insects. I should be summoning insects. Or maybe I can speak to the animal. I don't know. Okay, let's give this another go. I didn't teach her the friggin' spell I wanted to. Ah, we're a little thirsty. What are you gonna do? Want 2 cure waters or create waters. Foretold Legends. What, like play it like multiplayer? I've started that game so many times. Never on stream, but just I've started that game so many times in my life. Okay, why aren't you summoning the insects? And never beat it. I want to cast right there. There they go! The insects did it! Okay. Oh, crap. Oh my god. Okay, the insects, I think the insects hurt me. Also, I feel like I hear another frog. Also, our inventory is a little small. What's the deal with the insects? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can never finish it. I'm gonna shut that door. Oh my god, the insects live inside the door. Well, go back to sleep, you guys. Yeah, go back to bed. Good. Okay, the insects have dispersed since I slept. Yeah, it looks like they hurt me too. Okay, we can talk to this girl. I think we can skip most of her dialogue. And I'll just take her with me. That frog was tough as heck. I'm really weak.
No.
Hey, what if I teach you to use a weapon? I just said I was weak. Okay. So she's coming with us. Yeah, I gotta be careful about that. I probably can use it as like a, like maybe I can set it down and then like try to kite people into it. Equip her with armor. What does she have on? I don't have armor. I have the Vistani woman's clothes that she can hold in her hand. I have I don't have armor. I could give her an axe. She just said she couldn't use it though, Bagel. Remember the cutscene? I don't have clothes. Or I have clothes, I don't have armor. Was there a printer option? Oh my god! Oh, are you kidding me? No! Shit, there was another guy.
Thank you.
Some of the insects. Who's that? Red Dwarf's been subscribed for 24 months. Red Dwarf, thank you. Okay, I have some of the insects. Red Dwarf, thank you. God help us. Is he fighting the insects? What's happening? He went... Fire Toad's been slain. Rest. Unlike, I'm used to Grimrock. There's like no downside to resting. The frog respawned. I think it was a second frog. I think there was always a second frog. Red Dwarf, you got the money one. Thank you so much, Red Dwarf. Who's that? Did you know this is a this game's based on a true story of Egypt? This is based on a true Egyptian. How many, you know? Oh my god. 2017, severe lack of Egyptian horror horror RPGs. I don't know about horror JRPGs. Summon the insects. On him. There's a little bit of like latency after I summon the insects. It kills them so quick. I wish I had a mage. Alright, well, go to bed. Sleep the bugs away. Chips, I like to imagine that too. Oh, finally a Ravenloft 2, the Stone Prophet stream. I could put all my water in a sack. Put your waters in a sack. I'm gonna need your water. How do I open the sack? Oh, it's one of those. Why do you have the shield? She probably needs it more. I gotta equip the sack to get into it. It's fine. I don't even know if I'll need water on this adventure since she can make it. Spider House rules. Yeah, now that's Egyptian horror, yeah. Spider mummies. Well, call it, yeah. Save. There is zero feedback on pressing this save button, this quick save. What am I listening to? Is this exploding? What is this? What am I listening to? Oh, it's a frog. I see him. I see him in the distance. The draw distance might be terrible, but I saw that frog. Summon the insects. I wrote a part of the sequel, and then it was actually a prequel. It was like a spin-off prequel, and then I didn't really like it. So, I don't know. Oh my god, is that place full of frogs? What is that? What do I do with this? Oh, come on. Can I summon insects into there? Is that a snake? That's a snake! Can you see that that's a snake? Yeah, giant frog. I'm gonna send insects after it. That's a snake. It's not a frog, it's a toad. Did it say fire toad? I don't know the difference. I truthfully don't know the difference. I think one lives on the water and one kind of lives on the water. That's a cobra. Tons of cobras in Egypt and frogs. You know, I wouldn't think there'd be frogs in Egypt. I always think when I think about Egypt. Oh, never mind. Red Dwarf. Thank you, Red Dwarf. It's not a dragon, it's a dwarf. You can stuff your saris in a sack. Oh, he's coming after me. I don't think they're respawning. Thank you, Red Dwarf. I can stuff my water in a sack. Summon the insects. This is a dumb way to play the game. Okay. Can I talk to her? Can I tell her to like... Can I tell her to like leave the party again? Because I messed up and I thought there was only one frog in this place and there's actually multiple frogs. I just walked into the damn insects and she died. Fine. Everyone loves the emotes and the emotes are really good. Don't walk into the insects. Yeah, I like when they explode. Princess Emily, how are you doing? What hit me? What the hell hit me? How are you doing, Princess Emily? Happy Friday, Princess Emily. He's fighting them. I think. Okay, yeah, I got him. Fire Toad has been slain. There's 3 people watching Vandal Hearts. I still gotta beat Shining Force. Which I will do. We've only got a couple hours left. But then there's a whole nother book. There's a book 3 we gotta beat. And possibly... Oh my god! Out, 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 out. That's the door I was seeing through, I think. I think that's where that snake just was. If I rest, are they gonna come after me? No. Save. Are the spells mappable? I doubt it. That's the Fire Toad doing that. Who's casting that fire spell on you, the Fire Toad? I mean, I don't even know how I would go about mapping it. I love how we could just abuse the rest. I can't even map the rest button to a button. Legally, I think that's true, Force Mono. I believe it is ours. This can't be the right way to play the game. Just summoning insects onto frogs and then sleeping. That can't be the right way to do it. Oh, I didn't actually sleep. Because that frog was near. The frog can summon a fireball, but the fireball kind of sucks. But it's not a good fireball. It does like no damage. Okay, we hid. No one die. No one die, lady. No one die, you. The Fire Toad's been slain, but of course. I can't wait until I can get anyone else that can offensively hit someone. Who's that? It's Red Dwarf! The harder she blows! That lost. We can't legally say that, Red Dwarf, but thank you. That's a hole in one. And hi, MacFine. How are you, MacFine? This is the window I saw through. That means there's a snake in here. Or no. There's no snake. Is that the window I saw through? I think it is. These games are more like technologically advanced than than like Eye of the Beholder. But I feel like I kind of appreciate the grid-based movement of the other ones. Whoopsie Doodle, also illegal. Thank you though, Red Dwarf. Sorry, MacFine. No, sometimes I'll talk a lot to you or to someone, and then I'll realize I never said hi, and I want to backtrack and complete the hi. This door is locked. Is this one of those games where I can like leave a note? How do I... I remember it being stupid the last time, too. How do I stop typing? Escape? Yes. That is fun. Who the hell printed out a map? I'm just imagining. Wait, I'm sorry. What year was this? 97? Like, who's like, ooh, I'm printing out the map to this thing. Oh, man. You can, I think you can turn grid-based movement on in this game, but it doesn't, tinnitus. Tinnitus. You can turn grid-based movement on in this game, but it's, like, not very good. Like, it... Because nothing else is moving on a grid or something. That's the snake! That's the snake! That's the snake! The snake is coming, Bagel! The snake's dead. Jesus Christ, that spell is overpowered. Well, we did import these characters, but I never knew the spell before. I think this is new to this game. Yeah, if... Oh my god! Oh my god, 3 snakes. Suck on insect snakes. Those snakes were nothing against those bees. Oh my god, come on! 7! I think I've been hitting quick save left and right, so we're not too far back. We're just prior to the snakes. I never should have taken her. She's, I mean, we wouldn't have to keep reloading if it wasn't for her. Stand back, because I don't know what that... He went right through it. He went right through it. But it was fine. I'm probably relying more on the insects than I necessarily need to. Alright, sleep. I literally can't go through that door. Okay, there she is. There they are. Summon the insects and back up. Back the hell up. Another snake walked into the ins. Oh, we got through it! God dang it, man! His face. Oh my god, I wish I could talk to her and tell her to stay. I never should have brought her along. Just hit the thing, just hit the thing. Hit the actual enemy though, Bagel. I have multiple people are poisoned. Multiple people are poisoned. I'm not sure how that's going to work in the long run. You have to hit. You have to hit. 6. Come on, 6. It's a kill. I don't... Jesus Christ. Swings at spitting snake and misses. That's a good snake. Yeah, I'm not so smug when you're green and dying, huh? Smug. I love Halfboy. Please hit the damn snake. The snake is elusive as hell. I'm summoning the insects. I can't beat that snake. Okay. If I sleep, are people gonna die? Molly. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Sorry. You've gotta be kidding me! I'm still getting used to my buttons here. I know, I try to think about that too, stand up. Like, what game came out at the same time? I'm gonna rest. Okay, they're dead. Nah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna sleep. Okay, they're dead. Yeah, 98 was the year all the good games came out, like Metal Gear Solid and, you know, the other ones. Zelda. Okay. Fine. Well, I mean, that went better. Except for the poisoning. I don't know what that means, Chips. I don't know what that means. Is that English slang? Or did someone just bring up ravioli and I missed it? Okay, I got a lot of kills. I'm now gonna summon the insects. We're gonna stand the heck back. Came right through the insects. He's right through the insects. I love the dynamic music in this that just cuts out. You cannot rest. Too many monsters are about. Oh my god, you got through again. Oh, come on, man! Like, she's dead. She's dead. I have no way to cure her. Why would they put poison enemies in the game if there's no heal poison? What is this? Fire resist. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. How do you use the ointment? I don't know how to give her the ointment. Welcome, Marty. Yeah, I don't know if the grid option's better. Why would they put poisonous enemies into the game if I can't heal poison? I can teach her I mean, I might not even have a cleric. I do have a cleric. She can learn, like, stop poison from hurting you a little bit, but that's not poisoned. Okay, good. That's it. That was it. I had to put it in her main hand. Duh. She couldn't apply the ointment when it was in her left hand. You an idiot? Okay, I figured those ointments had to have been an anti-poison. Ointment could be a good name for your future child. Thank you, Forsmano. It's insight like that is why I appreciate you being in the chat room. Name your kid Ointment. This is good. What do I got? Oh, it's the key, you idiot. Yeah, give it to her. Make her do something. Potion of healing. Potion of healing. What's that? Keyring. Oh, keyring. Sick. I don't want you to have that anymore. That's cool they give you the keyring so quick. Place to put all your keys. Ravioli's a good name for a child, too. I agree. So is that all that was over here? It's not a real, it's a, you know, it's just so you can put all the keys in the same place. Bagel, where are we? Where are we, Bagel? I wrote lock. Okay, I think turn around, take a right. It does. I probably should use the fire resist, but I feel like in the desert we're gonna see a lot of fire type enemies. Okay, we're gonna open this door. But first, Bagel's gotta take a quick wee-wee. It's gonna be like a 1 minute wee-wee. Enjoy staring at my wall. I forgot I pointed this at the wall. I will be right back. I had to go pee really bad. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Jam out in the meantime. Back. Sorry about that. Sorry, that was an early pee for me. That was an early pee. I'm sorry I had to take an early pee. Usually I can make it like 2.5 hours without having to pee, but my water schedule was thrown off today. And I just drank a lot of water recently. What up, Vulpix? How are you doing, Vulpix? Happy Friday! Early P is my hip-hop babe. Oh, man, you should see me on Saturday. I pee a lot on the Saturday streams. Sometimes I spit things out of my mouth on cast, and I don't know if the fidelity of the webcam picks it up. But I'm pretty sure I just spit part of a cookie that I ate while peeing out of my mouth. Okay, good. Oh, come on! You, God dang it, man! Why did I didn't know! Dude, MacFine, I drink so much water at work. Can I talk to her and just say, just stay here? With a friggin' 10 armor class. You want the number to be low because the stupid rules of this game are confusing. Because but it's 2nd edition rules. Kids nowadays don't appreciate THAC0. I mean, I just feel like this game started kind of terribly. Partially my fault, partially game design-wise. Although I think I remember hating the beginning of the last game. And that game ended up being great. Yeah, these frogs are good. They're strong. Fire Toad has been slain. Quick save. Yeah, to hit armor class 0. That's fun stuff. Then they made D&D all casual. MacFine, you know your D&D. The only time I ever played D&D in real life, yeah, London, was I played 2.5? And I think 3 or 3.5 was out at the time, and the guy who was running the thing said he hated it. So his opinions and biases have transferred onto me. What are we learning from this? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Chips. It's a lot of fun. Oh, look at that thing. Can't tell if that's a cat or a wolf. What do we got here? Extra healing. Salute your shorts! How are you, Salute your shorts? Thank you for the bit. Thank you for the petty. How are you doing, Salute? Salute, I probably haven't asked you this. What's your favorite episode of Salute Your Shorts? I think every once in a while I gotta make a real save. It's weird when the game has no music. The game has no music right now, right? Yeah, no, I don't hear anything. Oh, there it goes. That's a solid episode. I remember Zeke the Plumber. The horror episode of Salute Your Shorts. My favorite one is the one where they was it like a water balloon fight? I really like the water balloon fight one. I don't want to be here. These sound effects. Fireball. Frog croaking. Fireball. Frog croaking. No, not yet, not yet, not yet. God dang it! You God damn it! Okay, if you're just tuning in, this idiot here is not in my... Senef is an idiot. Senef is some... Oh my god. Like, lady that I found in this stupid place hiding from a sandstorm that said, hey, can I come with you? And I was like, I had two options. I said, wait here for now, I'll come back for you, and sure. And I went and I killed the first frog I saw, and I said, cool, let's get her. And because I thought there was only one frog. Turns out this place is huge. It's full of frogs. They all one-shot her. I have no armor. I hate Senef. It's a huge mistake. It's making it so much more difficult because I can't just straight up fight these stupid frogs. The frogs aren't even that hard. I'm safe scumming the hell out of it because Senef is a waste. I wouldn't have to do this if I didn't take Senef. What is this? What is this? Is this a trap? The frog sound effect is so bad. Wait, London, what was Mumra from? The emotes are so good. Not dead. She's not dead yet. She's not dead yet. Summon the insects. Summon the insects. Get the hell out. Fire Toad's been slain. We got both the Fire Toads with those insects. Somehow Senef held on. Just 5 hit points. Her class is Commoner. Taking Senef was a mistake. Thunder, I didn't see a lot of Thundercats. I didn't watch a lot of Thundercats, unfortunately. Okay, so that frog was protecting me from this thing. Like, what are these sound effects I'm hearing? Fire Toad's been slain. How do I unsubscribe? Aid. Oh, wait. No, I know Aid. Wait, that's an awesome friggin' sound effect. Yeah, no, wait, I don't know. Wait a minute. Aid. Not only do I know it, I know the heck out of it. What do you do? This wall opened up. I feel like the level's getting a little confusing right now. So what does that do? Just 12 of 5 hit points. Well, that's incredibly useful. What is that? Stone of good luck. Does that literally help my luck? Bagel? Does D&D have a luck stat? No. Wear it anyway. I don't know what that does. Mean Mug Dog Raid! Mean Mug Dog! Were you playing some more lock picks? We can't actually use those. Were you playing some more Zelda? And if so, how was it? What is this? Leather Helm, AC bonus 0. What's the point? Now wait a minute, it says AC bonus 0, it takes it down by 1. I don't understand how any of that works. Because you want this number to be lower. You want that number to be lower. So I guess that hat is better than the hats I've had. We got a key for the key ring. That's a dead guy. Were you playing Zelda again, Mean Mug Doug? Mean Mug Doug, I enjoyed watching you the other day. Best cartoon sidekick? Smithers is good. Princess Emily. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Have fun, Princess Emily. Have a good night. I will talk to you later. There'll be a cast tomorrow, sometime in the morning, preferably around 10 a.m. If I wake up soon enough. If I don't, then 10:30. I don't know what we're gonna stream tomorrow. Maybe this, maybe something else. Who knows? Do it. Yeah, do a real save. Do both saves. I love the draw distance of this game, which is like nothing. Bridge, we'll pick you again for 300 bits. Wait. Convince Muffin Forward to name your first kid Ointment Fund. Muffin, I have good news. We're naming our child Ointment because of bits. SD Cowboy! Sup? Happy Friday, SD Cowboy. I'm a little lost right now. I guess we're going that way. And we're playing Ravenloft 2. We, of course, have already played and beaten Ravenloft 1. Is there something... There was a little dot on the map in this room. Oh, yeah, also, we haven't been in this room, Bagel. Featherfall. Huh. What was that? Is Mage Spell? Mage Scroll? Mage Scroll. Well, I don't have a mage. Featherfall, eh? But there's no... Doesn't everything take place on like a 2D plane? Yeah, joke's gonna be on you, Force Mano. Okay, and we've been here. I sold the naming rights to our child for $3. Naming rights to our child. That is legally how that works. Are these like prison cells? Like, where am I? What is this? Cleric Scroll of Raised Dead. Now, wait. How does clerics... No, she can't... That's a one-time use. Is that correct? Because clerics don't memorize things off scrolls. They just pray and learn it. What is this? They keep putting these, like, 2D things on the ground. And it looks like something I can pick up, and it's not. Like, doesn't this room look like it's full of, like, super important stuff? But there's not one important thing in this room. I'm looking at the wall. I'm looking at the wall to see if there's, like, a secret button. Because I think this game has secret buttons. Yeah, I don't see a secret button. Oh, we got that snake. That's a snake. No, I can heal. I can heal if they get poisoned. A snake has been slain. Now wait, I thought the other snakes had names, didn't they? Stinking Cloud. Remember that time we played a snake game? That was pretty wild. I like that game. I still think Snake Pass is the best new IP of 2017. Oh god! Spitting Snake, that was it. Oh. The music, the sound effects in the music. Is she dead? She's not. She's dying. Is she dead? Who's dead right now? She's just dying. She's fine. The sound effects are all over the place. Like, I don't know what I'm listening to. Yeah, no, Snake Pass was great. I gotta waste ointment on her. I think that's all the snakes. You know, you don't want to heal poison until all the poisoning enemies are dead. Like, the lighting effects and the sound effects are all over the place. Yeah, that's how the emote works. Senna feels the effects of the poison, so I gotta take my only ointment, put it in her main hand, and left click it. And then I need to rest. And then I need to click this button, has no visual feedback, and now the game is saved. Oh, chips, yeah, this is a sanctioned Dungeons & Dragons game. Full of snakes over there. This is a sanctioned D&D game. What we got here? Agonazer's Scorcher. Sounds sexual. Ivory scroll case. Jesus, okay. No, open that back up. Put these damn scrolls in the scroll case. Can I combine scroll types? Hell yeah. Good. The less I give to this lady, the better. Senef. I don't trust her. She could leave the party at any moment. Then where goes my scroll case? Yeah. I don't think I've ever used an ointment in real life. I don't know. Maybe as a kid, I had a rash or something. All these sound effects sound dumb. Oh, the knife? Well, the knife does 2 to 5, 2 to 5. This bad boy does 2 to 8, 1 to 6. I believe the second set of numbers is for giantoids. Giantoids. What am I doing? The map. Okay. There are a lot of items right there. Am I right? Is Vaseline an ointment? Is it? What the hell happened here? Did I do this? What was this? Ankhtapot's seal quarter. What is that? I can't equip it, but I can hold it. What is this? That was a potato. It's a water skin. I've been putting my water in a bag. That looks like armor. Nice. Can I give it to you? Yes, but I feel like I don't want to. It's worse. Is she... Her weight thing moves. Do you see that? Her weight thing moved. Is this, typical... Well, clerics, of course, in D&D can wear heavy armor, correct? Clerics are known for wearing heavy armor in D&D and, like, maces. But she's actually got a little too much weight on her. It's probably the sack full of water sacks. No, she's still over encumbered. None of this is working. Oh wait, that did it. 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 For some reason, this lady's clothes are like really heavy. It has a weight of 5. This has a weight of 1. That's good. Oh, but I got a white robe. What do you do? I don't know if these things have, like... I mean, that's cool. I don't know if these things have, like, other effects they do. This is just for show. This doesn't do anything. Maybe it prevents you from being crit in some way. Like, you can't get headshot. Okay. Sweet. What's that? Is that a secret door? What is that? Why are you yellow? What is that? Okay, I think we're good in this room. If we look at our ever-useful map, I need to go to the right, and then to the right, and then to the left, I guess. You want emote like that. Chips recommends an emote like that. So it's like, what is it? It's like Pepe, but he's like stressed? Is that just a stressed Pepe? Is it a dead Pepe? Wait a minute, that's actually really good because Marty is usually stressed. Oh, wait, that is a good one. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a good Pepe emote. Okay. Oh, golly goodness, no! All right, what? It's fine. Stupid game. Well, I did have fun looting that room. Yeah, Marty's stressed emote would be pretty good. Fantastic, and it was Copfine. Copfine did him. If you look at all of her emotes, he did all of them minus, and hi, Shirewolf. All of them minus, the hole-in-one. Did I miss something else? We'll go back and get whatever those 2 items are. I'm annoyed that I gotta loot all this crap again. But we'll go quick. But I'm annoyed. Oh, I'm missing the scroll case. The somewhat important scroll case. Yeah, Ada did the bagel hole. It has a great name too. Bagel hole is funny. I don't care who you are. Bagel hole is a funny name. Okay, are we good? Bagel swag. We actually, right now, we have an unused emote slot that I'm still sitting on. It might be populated tonight. The emote slot that I'm sitting on, I actually uploaded something to, but it takes like 24 hours. These poor people at Twitch, I keep inundating them with emotes. And then I delete them and I give them something else. So, you know, God bless them. I feel like this lady's clothes is going to be important. Okay, I just need to make that tiny weight thing there be more in the center. Saving. Okay, we're saved. Is this a clue? Literally nothing. Bagel Mart. Just change him every week. Force Mono, Pipe? Pipe had been in the stream a lot. Okay, to the right and to the left. Don't die to a fireball. Maybe cast aid. What is this? Still nothing. Also, you didn't go the right way because you're an idiot. God, I could really use a number pad. I'm going to look into getting a number pad. I don't think that was his name. We're saved. We're saved. We're saved. Strafe. Do not stand in front of that. Okay, somehow I still got hit. And now she's dead. I never should have brought her. Bringing her was the dumbest friggin' idea. There's enemies in this room. That's why she died. I need that. I need that. I need the spiritual hammer. Kind of forgot I had that spell. Summon insects right on those frogs. Now we wait. Hi, Flantastic. Are you saying hi to me, Flantastic? Anyway, hi. There's another one. There's another one coming. He might have gotten around the insects. He did. He got around the insects. He's not dead. I forgot to cast aid. Forgot to cast aid. He's still alive after 2 hits. Oh my god! Okay. I hit him for so much damage and he was still alive and it was stressing me out. Rest. Yes. You aid. Aid. Good to go. Yeah, have a number padless esport keyboard. I think it's a CM Storm. I don't even know the exact model. It's a sweet keyboard. It's awesome. But man, I'd like a number pad now. When I bought it, I didn't think good. GQ, thank you for the auto host. If you're out there, I hope you're doing well, GQ. I need to go through this door here. And then get all that loot. Also, what about this loot? What happened to all this loot? The yellow is loot. Was this door locked? Okay, I don't know what just happened. What are we doing here? What does that mean? What does the wahahaha mean? The heck was that? Go to bed. It was weird. What was that? I don't know what was happening. I was confused, so I just oh, maybe that shot fireballs at me? That thing that I thought was a trap might have been a trap? I know I'm going the wrong way. There was a door right here I never looted. I kind of wanted to check out what was in there. Whoa! Whoa! I don't want her in the party. I hope she either leaves quickly. She either leaves quickly or, like, somehow becomes powerful. I don't know what that looks like. But I'd like if she became powerful. Okay, here's a room I haven't explored. We got padded armor. How's that doing? Worse. But I can give it to her and it slightly helps. Scale helm. Nice. I'm going to give it to him because it looks better on him. That looks better all around. Mage Scroll of Featherfall, which I think I might have had one already. Can't fit any more in that thing. What is this? Eye of Nefertiti. That's probably important. Damn it. Just flew past this room with all this loot and an Eye of Nefertiti. Oh, yeah, First Money, you said it. Thank you for creating an account, too. Imagine if you never created an account. All the wonderful content we wouldn't have had coming from you. First Mono, you're doing the whole world a service. Is this just for show, or is that like an answer to a puzzle? Yeah, back then, though, you could get away with that. Because I was always just the most popular stream. You just went to the gaming section, looked at the top 3 streams, and if I wasn't there, I wasn't on. That was it. I was pretty important back in 2011. I'll tell you what. Pretty important. I'm the pioneer of it's so quiet in the game. I'm the pioneer of truck simulator streams. I invented those. I think, honestly, if it wasn't for me, American Truck Simulator wouldn't exist. I think that's a fair statement. I think our stream bankrolled American Truck Simulator. I can't prove it. DayZ. I also made DayZ popular. I started that trend. The DayZ trend. Hey, can we stop getting hit by stuff, team? This room is gonna be hell. I can just tell it's a room where there's just like a billion enemies coming from every angle. I got a character that can't do anything. Granted, she has slightly more armor. That aid helps. This button opens a nearby door, no doubt, but we should check for hints of a trap as well. I've seen this sort of thing before. I've seen a few of these before. They're just like, when it sounds like she's talking like, oh, that's a Photoshop. I would know. I've seen a few Photoshops in the past. It's a hole-in-one also. That's a hole-in-one. Yeah, I just wanted to take a bite of my cookie. Bagel screwed D3. What did I do? Wait, now what are you pinning on me? I claim nearly responsibility for how are we missing? I only claim responsibility for truck simulators and DayZ. Hit him! Jesus Christ. Okay, do this thing. What does this do? Spiritual hammer. What is that? I'm not positive what spiritual hammer did. Oh my god. I tried to slap with her. It didn't work. What's going on behind me? Death is going on behind me. What's going on behind me? Oh, just this. Lent! Wah! Wah! Baby sub! Thank you so much, Lent. You've got to be kidding me! I consistently press the wrong button to go to this. I keep pressing the stupid other one that I'm not allowed to press. Gotta be kidding me! I found so many pictures of this dude. Oh, remember last stream, if you were here, I showed off the other pictures of him, all of him looking awesome. Like him, like, holding the hot dog next to his mouth. Hi, Hoverpod. There's more pictures of that cat, too. Like, the cat has his own set as well. Because I decided to look at more pictures of him. Where the hell am I at this point? We're not that far back. God, this sucks. This would not suck if I didn't have to bring... Idiot. What is that? Oh, wait a minute. There's some, like, gust of air pushing us to the center and then a fireball comes. But the physics are really weird. But that's what's happening there. That is what's happening there. I see it. Also, this pressure plate. Also, that pressure plate is causing issues, isn't it? Can I, Just gonna step on it again. Sidestep, dodge it, good. Step right on it. Okay, now, okay. We got it. I want you just to run through. Just run through. Who's that? King Foom's been subscribed for 3 months. It's a hole-in-one. Thank you so much, King Foom. How are you doing, King Foom? Welcome to Ravenloft 2, the Stone Prophet. Quick. Jesus, that was the opposite of quick and she's dead. Again, but quicker this time. Okay, that is a dumb strategy, and I still managed to get hit by it. That was a dumb idea, and okay. It's because of all this. It's because of all the enemies. Honestly, though, I kind of like this idea. We'll do it again. I'm going to get over there. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to summon a, insects. I dodged it. You. Summon the insects. And now we wait. Let them come to me. His outfit is just so damn funny. Are they coming at me or are they hopping in place? Interesting. Yes! Yeah, the frogs kind of suck. Can I get an aid on her? Come on! I know we can... Oh, I didn't even see the snakes. The insects are so OP. What happened to Ravenloft? Like, you don't see much Ravenloft in the past 20 years. This game came out in 1997. And then that was it. That was the end of the Ravenloft series, as far as I know. Let's drop a real save. And a fake save. Okay. That was a great strategy. Is there any treasure? There is treasure back there. Like, it's a fun world. Why'd they leave it? Do I need these damn water skins if she could make water? Because it's, like, taking up a lot of my inventory. Like, she's encumbered. I'm not going to take the water. If I have someone that can create water, why do I need to pick up water? My favorite Atronach's a flesh Atronach. Isn't that just a person? What's your favorite dungeon crawler we've played? Or just in general. Also just say just in general. Because I feel like mine is still Daggerfall, which was like the first one we played. Daggerfall's a great game. I'm just going to cast Aid. I just feel like they could have made more of these. This is a great world. We're all flesh Atronachs. So, this is a trap. I've seen this sort of thing before. I like her outfit, too. Like, her collar is so big. Like, imagine having a collar that went, like, over your head. That's incredible. Arena? You think Arena's better than Daggerfall? I see the trap over here, too. I can see the damn trap. I think this is an actual tactic. 3 people standing in a line, full sprint. One guy swings at the snake and then backpedal. Because, I mean, I know this is working in the game, but that's an absurd thing to ask in real life. Look here. These openings are no innocent feature. They represent some trap, the trigger for which must rest nearby. Only we could put 2 and 2 together. Okay. Thought we were gonna. I thought that fireball was gonna come. You think Arena was more fun to watch? What's your green screen today? This wall here? The wall right here? I gave myself a little background because there's no dogs in here. Originally, I was just gonna point it at myself, but I didn't want to, so I pointed it I just left it here, and I thought it was kind of nice. And then I thought, Wind Wolves, I could buy ooh, I could just point it at a cookie. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know if I have a place to put the cookie, and now that I have the cookie, I kind of want to eat the cookie. I don't have a place to put the cookie. I don't know. I'm just going to eat it. I like the wall cam, yeah. Oh, I was going to say, Windles, I want to go to Home Depot and get, like, wallpaper samples. One of these walls seems well unusual. Perhaps a closer examination is in order. Yeah, he felt the need to say that again. Okay. Weird. I'm used to playing all the other games where you have to, like, use rocks constantly. No rocks needed here. Chill touch. Keep thinking that's something I can pick up. Yeah, no, I could just put them up, and then you guys will think I'll live in a doing bacon social eating. They're gonna think I live in a fancy house, but really it's just a wallpaper sample behind me. Joke's on them. I actually live in a crappy house. That door just swung open, and I'm nervous. Oh, because I stepped on the pressure plate. What is going on? You picked up the wand of magic missiles. Extra healing. Extra healing. Too much weight. This sucks. I'm getting rid of all these. Did someone hit me? No. I thought I heard a sound effect of punching. I may have just accidentally punched myself. This is the dumbest way to use an inventory. Left click, right click, right click. I got a rhythm now. Take that bag away. Put the potions in the bag. Those are actually useful. Give the bag to him. Okay, I don't need water. I don't need water. You're right. Oh, that was said too. It was like, you don't need to get that. You don't need to point the webcam at it. You can just get like an image and put it behind you. But I think pointing the webcam at a real thing is going to look more real. You know? I think it's going to look a lot more real. So I left a bunch of water in that room. There's one more item in this room, which is protection from evil. Kind of a vague term for a spell. What does this do? It protects you from evil. Like how? Forsmano, did you see the picture of Weed Neighbor's house I sent to Twitter? I love how that just pops open. So many ways to go. So many ways to go. And it's mostly just scrolls I don't need. She's encumbered again. What the hell does encumbered even do? I probably don't need to be carrying all these clothes. We're all poisoned. God damn it. When the hell did we get poisoned? How did I get poisoned? I don't have the ointment to fix this. For real. I straight can't fix that. Clematis, I'm working on it. I bought a USB extender for my second webcam. I can't do anything to stop this. I literally can't. I literally, like, unless... No, I can't stop this. I have no... Can I aid my way out of this? No. There's nothing I can do. What is that? Oh, just a picture. Oh, I could. I could do just a picture, but I was going to do a live feed. We got to go back. God damn it, man. Is this before I did the stupid bag? No, it's after I did the bag. Okay, we're not that. Was there even anything in there I needed? I don't really want to go back in there. Why not buy IP cams? I don't know what that is. What's an IP cam? What are you recommending to me? She's encumbered. I don't care. Save. I don't know when the poisoning happened. It was like right when I walked through this. They're fine. They're fine. I don't know how these people got poisoned last time. A dart must have hit them from behind or something. I don't know how they got poisoned. What is that, Windwolves? That is pretty funny. Just a beach, just a relaxing beach. Wait, these are really good ideas. I don't know why I haven't green screen stuff behind me before while I play video games. That's a really good idea. Like, I could totally do that during spooky September. I could put myself into, like, a hellscape. I could be in the hellscape this time, not just confused old men holding pills. It could be me. I could be a confused old man in this situation. Okay, I heard a frog, but we've already been in this room, so there's no frog in here. Frog, of course, you know, the main villain of this game. Hellscape bagel. Okay, boom. Get him. Nice 3 damage. I always have to stutter for a second. I'm like, wait, is this Ted Danson or Dan Tedson? Like, because I know one of them's the actor and one of them's our person, but I have to think which one's which. Because both Dan Tedson and Ted Danson could be legitimate names. I mean, one is a legitimate name, unless he stole that name. Because some actors, I mean, they don't steal names, but that's not their real name. I feel like the green shirt spooky head thing is, you know, that's like a 2011 interesting thing. What I want to do is, I want to be in 3D. That's what I'm trying to figure out next, how to be in 3D. I think I can actually just use one webcam and then make it twice, and then tint one red, tint one blue. Giant beard entity, how are you doing? I'm not in a... What does this do? That's probably a little too OP to be using. Is she gaining experience? Sorry, I'm just shouting everything as it enters my brain. No. Okay. Are we getting any experience for what we're doing? We're going the right way. This looks like the end. This feels endish. You're making a YouTube mockumentary, Winwolves? I love mockumentaries. Spinal Tap was a great movie. Okay, it's like here's a croak, here's an explosion. I have no idea where it's coming from. That's a good idea, Winwolves. Wait, are you taking footage from the new game? Is that how you're doing it? Because that's a great idea. Because there's a bunch of animals in the game, right? You should just cast the damn spell. You should just cast the bugs. Get that kill. Oh, there's another frog. There's another frog to the right over there. I'm just getting lucky, not getting hit here. Does the rest of the team get experience if she hits with a magic missile from a wand? Hold on, guys. Come on. Horsemon, you like movies? I was gonna say, do you guys make movies in Sweden? I'm gonna assume yes. Because then I was thinking, nah, Bagel, think about all those pretentious indie movies people watch and it's in like Norwegian or something. I would never watch a movie I had to read. I just wouldn't. I don't have the time to read a movie. If I wanted to read something, I would read something. I wouldn't watch a movie. That goes for anime as well. I will listen to a bad dub. I would much rather listen to the English dub of Sailor Moon than listen to them talk and have to read it. The original English dub of Sailor Moon is also, censored and whatnot. So... But they redid it. I think Hulu redid it. This guy? You talking about Hatboy Jones? I love him. He's like some, he's like a dwarf, too. He's like a dwarf pimp. This is what I don't get. This is what I don't get. So the Ravenloft series is like some weird spooky. It's like spooky dimensions, I guess. Like I had one. Yeah, no, wait a minute. I'm pretty confused. If one of you can succinctly tell me how the game is, I would love to hear it. Ravenloft. It's a part of D&D where you go to spooky realms. There's just other realms, and they're spooky. Are all the spooky realms in, a spooky cluster? And that's Ravenloft? What is that? But also, these guys come from, a normal realm. Why do they only get sent to the spooky realms? Is their normal realm also part of Ravenloft? Like, does this game and does Baldur's Gate, like, both exist in the same universe? Just cast the damn insects. Now we wait. Suck it, frogs. I guess, is Ravenloft its own separate thing? Like, Baldur's Gate's over here, it's its own thing. And then Ravenloft is just a completely different universe where spooky things happen, or... Because I don't think that's it. My understanding is that everything is real. Nah, you gotta... Just one sentence. Doom Bacon, good luck closing up. I just sat on my leg for a while, and now it's tingling. Good luck closing up, Doom Bacon. My left foot is bothering me. I was sitting on it for a while. And it's tingling. Just kill him straight up. Straight up kill him. He's dead. I hate you so much. I never should have taken this stupid lady in my party. I should have left her right where she was. It's frustrating. I even equipped her, too. I gave her equipment, and she sucks. She is a commoner, though. So Ravenloft is a location in the D&D world. Because this guy, they'll say things like, buy Helm! And, like, Helm exists. He's like a god. She's dead again. Hey, you gotta cast, just cast Aid. Just cast Aid on her. Try that route. Ravenloft's a state of mind. And hi, Lake on Twitch. So wait. How would I get from Vampire Town to here? Like, could I walk? Are they on the same planet? The last game we played had a vampire in it. It's not called Vampire Town, but I forget. I kind of forget what it was called. The game was called Strahd's Possession, but I don't remember what the world was called. Nice hits. I'm sick of these damn fire toads. You picked up scroll, The Tragedy of Nefertiti. No, that's not. Okay, so we gotta open this. Yeah, that's it. That's full. Vampires are fun, but I'm willing to play an entire game about a mummy, you know? There's not a lot of mummy stuff going on in video games or in movies or in anything. That's cool, like. Strahd's story is a sad one. That game was so confusing, too. Anyway. In grace lay Nefertiti's weakness. In innocence, her flaw. Ooh, Nefertiti's a lady. Her purity proved too great for mortal flesh to bear. As the seasons passed, a darkness rose up out of the evil of the world. It failed Nefertiti's sight, and she grew blind. The nation wept, the skies grew dark. In their rage, the gods unleashed storms to punish the world for Nefertiti's loss of sight. Yet, while they could not banish evil, the gods searched for a way to return Nefertiti's vision. From 2 gems, the rarest of emeralds, they fashioned new eyes for her. Once again, Nefertiti was able to see. This is a dumb story, and gods and men alike rejoiced. A shrine was raised to the memory of Nefertiti. It shall stand for ages beyond her mortal years. Beneath a well, the shrine is built, and by the sacred waters forever blessed. That's a dumb, boring story. I have some piece of crap. I have a... What is it? Don't I have this? I have an Eye of Nefertiti. Perhaps I need to find a second eye and socket them somewhere. Fire... Oh, it said Fire Toad swings and misses. That makes me believe that Fire Toad's in melee range. Indeed he was. So I hope I don't, That might be the second eye right there. In that mess of stuff. Its own demi-plane. Oh, you know what, Lake? Now that you say demi-plane, I remember people tossing around the word demi-plane last time we played these games. And once I heard the word demi-plane, my curiosity went away. Like, yeah, Demi playing. Okay, I'm out. Why? Why another one? Put on her. I don't care if it screws up her weight. We might meet a new character that needs it. It's just water. It says that's scorched. Is a fireball gonna hit me? Oh hell yeah, dude. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Do I have to hit both of these? That opened this. I wonder if this opens anything or if it's just a yeah, it just lets you get hit by a fireball is what that does. That's fine. Like a box kite. What? Where the heck am I? Ah, God, this place continues. Are all these walls real? Yep. I really hope I get to use this Eye of Nefertiti before I leave this place. That's the second Eye of Nefertiti. Hell yeah, Bagel. I know what's going on. Drop the clothes on the ground. Now I need a wall or like a statue to socket these into. Although I don't think these two-dimensional things let you put stuff into them. That's the clothes you literally just dropped. So it's going to be a wall. I've already solved this puzzle. I see the trap. Edging away. So they still something just pushed me.
This is not the way to the village. You promised to take me home. With all the pain in my body, I curse you for not holding to your word. Please, let us turn about now and return to the village.
And then she died. After uttering those words, she died. A force pushed me forward. A force pushed me forward. I'm fighting it. I'm like, okay, she didn't die that time. But I can hear this. Oh, Jesus! I was screwed. I mean, I can't cast the insects because I'm surrounded. Got out. I got out. This is not the way to the village. Come on, kill it. Get us out of this jam. 6! I need more than 6. You need to hit. Aid yourself. I know she's poisoned. We can get out of this because I think I got one anti-poison or like antidote as they call it. You're running around like an idiot. And she managed to die. Good. God, taking her with me was such a bad idea. I can get through this. There's items up here. It's a push and then it stops and then it's a push again.
Take me home.
Again, I don't think I can cast. I don't think I can cast, you know, the insects on account of they'll hit me too. The insect spell can hurt me if I'm too close to it. We're doing a very good job on these snakes, however. I'll take that. Okay, I can probably insect these guys if I wanted to. I think we're good. I think we're okay though. No one's poisoned. Everyone's good. This is very good. What a thing. What a trap. Holy guacamole. Is that another one? Yeah. Oh yeah, it is big. Ah, this is an elusive snake. You okay? What do we got? I got way too much crap in my inventory. Oh, and we got another snake. And, like, I feel like I need to hold on to all these scrolls. Because the mages learn... I don't need this. Mages learn their spells. White robe. Like, what do I do with a white robe? Why do I need a white robe? Zverd! Hi, Zverd! Zverd, we have new emotes. Coffine made new emotes for us. That's the stairs up. Very observant, Bagel. It'd be cool if that switch, like, turned the wind off upstairs. Could have just opened this door here, though. That was slightly saved, Scummy. Yeah! They're really good. What is this? Helm of Telepathy. Okay. It lowers their armor. 14, 9, 13, 11, 18, 11. 14, 19... 13, 11, 18, 11. I don't know what this thing of telepathy does. But this is going in the garbage. Oh, come on, Bagel. What is happening? I managed to save right as a death was happening. I think it's not as terrible as it seems. But it sucks, because I literally saved right as she was dying. Let's kill whatever's doing that. Is it literally just you? This one snake is doing that. Because I have a raised dead scroll that I would prefer not to waste on her. But I could waste it on her. Aid yourself. I hate these stupid snakes. I can't... Well, I guess, you know, it is a sequel. It is a sequel. I was gonna say, it's kind of nuts that the game starts off as hard as it does. Like, you would think you wouldn't start off with a bunch of enemies that could, like, poison you. And with a character you had to escort that can get one shot. Like, miss. Okay, got the kill. Another stairway up. Okay, let's see if we can actually res. I think the res... Everything's so hard. You gotta, like, equip it. Raise dead. Put that there. Put the shield somewhere on the ground. Don't take your clothes off. Put it in your main hand. Oh, God. Oh, God! Why can't I cast it? Is she not a high enough level? Do I have to memorize the spell? I don't think so. I have... When the hell did I get level 4 spells? Whoa, look at that emote! That emote's sick, Clematis. Where'd you get that emote? I haven't seen bird people. Well, I mean, neutralize poison is good. Can she not cast it because she's not a high enough level? Or can she not cast it because that's not how... Wait.
You have returned my life to me, but of what use is it if I am not safely home? Return me to the village as you promised.
I think what was going on is she was, like, holding... Like, when she had the staff, she was technically, like, two-handing it. I'm not positive. I think that's what was happening. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright, take your stuff back. That was ridiculous. I'm glad she's alive, and I haven't completely screwed myself over. Because else we would have had to go back a long ways, and I should be saving more. Okay. So this staircase takes us here, I guess? I mean, it does. The map shows us that. so where's the hallway? Is that the hallway right there? How do I pick up these items without getting blown? I don't really want to fall down again. Or maybe I won't because I pressed that. No. Okay, I just went forward and grabbed the chainmail. Chainmail rocks. But I don't want to get rid of this. Like, I might get another character. The staff doesn't enable her to cast spells. Wouldn't it make more sense for her to hit with the axe? Her? She can't use the axe. If I put the axe on her, see, it's just grayed out. Like, she can't use the axe. But she can use the staff. I don't know how that works. Try to grab something else. Try. Nope, I fell. Where the heck am I now? Oh, where am I? Oh, what? The hell did I just do? Somehow I turned step movement on. Okay. Well, I'm in a different place now. I don't know how I got here. I'm also in a terrible, like, inventory situation. Like, I just can't take any more potions of extra healing. You can't just give it to someone. It's not that easy. Yeah, I could just use... and maybe I should just use them. I want these ointments. The ointments are actually pretty good. Just put it in her hand. You know what? I could have swapped out some of the weaker potions for some of the stronger potions. I also don't know if Blue Robe, like, just 11 int, 18 wisdom. 11 int, 18 wisdom. It doesn't change anything. So I might as well give her the chainmail. I don't see the reason to hold a Blue Robe. All right, well, let's continue. Oh, this is where I already... I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. This is where I already was. I just never looted those 2 items. Just happened. Okay, Bagel, slow it down. I think I went up a staircase I didn't get a good look at. Yes. That got rid of the hole. Thank God. Okay. And now we can loot this stuff. Cool. That sack is huge. Getting that sack is a big deal. Getting that sack is a huge deal. Sack! Sack! Yeah, clerics can't use edgy weapons, yes. You picked up a Helm of Brilliance. What was that? Light. Oh! Dan Tedson is Oh my god! Never take that off. I also got a Battle Axe. The Battle Axe does 1 to 8, 1 to 8. This does 2 to 8, 1 to 6. I feel like the Battle Axe kind of sucks. You can't use edgy weapons. Wow, that is a huge effing upgrade. Oh my god, is that an upgrade? Holy crap. This is amazing. This is like infinitely better. This is way, way, way better. I'm kind of confused about where I'm going. I thought the game just had terrible draw distance. Not the case. It was just dark out. Okay, what's the deal with this? What we gotta do here? And I remember that I have those 2 Neferti eyes, but I don't know where I'd put them. This is where I fell down. That's some items I can't hold. Maybe I gotta do something upstairs? Maybe I put the eyes here, but I feel like no. Oh, what'd you just do? Don't do that. Yeah, no, the draw distance isn't that bad. This is much better. This is much better. I can probably, what does this do? Not really sure. I can probably get, if I, or maybe I already have a light spell. I don't know what that button does. I mean, you'd think depressed was what you want it to be. And that's a wall. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta go back upstairs. Wasn't there 2 stairs down here? This isn't a pressure play, right? I don't know how to put stuff on the... I don't think you can put stuff on the table. This guy, this is Hatboy Jones. He's great. He is quite a character. Okay, this is opened. I don't know what the hell opened that. I don't know what opened that. I don't know. But we're in it. We haven't been in here. Maybe that's where I'm going. He's the... Who? What? Oh! Where am I going? Is it... Maybe it's right here. Maybe this is where I'm going. I have teleport. Through a Star Trek sound effect, I have teleported. My god, this place is confusing for the first dungeon in the game. Have I been this way? Yeah. Just go the way that makes sense. You're saying, like, he's Ross Perot? Like, who are you saying he is? Haven't I been here? Bagel, all the walls look... Well, haven't I been here? Bagel, this is literally the first part of the shrine. My god. Oh! Ooh. These things. No? Yes? No? Ah, damn it. Where'd you go? Also, nighttime in the desert's nuts. Look at that skybox. Also, can't see. Get out of town. Get out of town. I don't know what I just did. What? What? Where'd the thing go? Swing up at the skybox! I don't know where I just put the green ball. Once the green ball turned into that runic stone. I'm gonna reload. Okay, let's peek out here. Okay, we're out of the well. Was this out here the whole time and I never saw it? Because that is nuts. Like, what the hell do I do with this? Oh my god. Bagel, you've lost it, haven't you? I'm trying to, like, socket it into the thing, and he throws it into, like, nothing. I don't know where that is. Reload, pick it up, and then don't do that again. Donning the green ball. I like Lanzalore. I would put Lanzalore in contention for the best dungeon crawler we've ever streamed. That game was a blast. I'm in inventory hell and we've been playing the game for like an hour. I'm sorry, 2 hours and 11 minutes. Okay, I feel like that stone could only help. The fact that the dungeon looped me back to the beginning via a teleporter, very Star Trek, makes me think I need to leave the dungeon. I'm gonna check out this room, I guess? But other than that, I've explored everything. I mean, there's yellow stuff on the ground, but I've stopped picking up all the items, because there's some items I just don't need. But yeah, I'll check out that room. I have the 2 Eye of Nefertis. You know, it seems like maybe... What are blue? Creatures. Oh my god, there's creatures in there. There might be something in there. Well... So you're saying it's not the game, it's me. Like, Bagel, if every game has a bad inventory, maybe you're just bad at inventories. I mean, and to that I would say maybe. Or maybe all these games have bad inventories. Or more than likely, maybe all these games have bad inventories. Like I'm saying. Also, this game has a bad map. Okay, this is a place we haven't been yet. I think. Full of frogs. Summon the insects. The insects will take care of the frogs. What a spell. Summon insects. I mean, I took that as kind of like a joke. I can't wait till we can use the spell. Come on, you come on! She's dead. I know she's dead. Let's just walk in the room and look at it. Oh, look, there's nothing in here. There's not even a reason to come in here except to kill 3 frogs. I'm not coming back here. I'm not reloading to come back here to kill 3 frogs. There's nothing in this room. What a waste. Sometimes I see these pedestals or something like this and I'm like, oh, put the eyes in Neferti on it, but we can't put the eyes in Neferti on that. Okay. Oh, yeah, Coffine asked me what emote do I want, and I pictured basically... I pictured basically like this guy with cat ears, and Cotfine's told me no. He said, no, Bagel, I'm not making that emote. So, Cotfine shut me down on that emote. I thought it was a good idea. I'm not going in there. There's no reason to go in there. I don't know what the hell is going on in this level. I'm going to take the teleporter and I'm going to walk right the hell out of this place. I got the 2 eyes in the 30s. There's a... Idiot. There's a lady who has... Oh. Maybe I should take the eyes to the lady that has no eyes. I literally didn't know where I was going with that sentence until I said it. No. Yeah, wait. Codfight. Chat had a good idea where... Does it, like the Lucy is sad. What if Marty was nervous? Because we don't have a nervous emote. We have the unbridled anxiety emote, but not just like a nervous. There's one emote slot we're not using right now. Get me the hell out of this dungeon, please. Pony is waiting for a hot dog emote. Also, there was chatter on Twitter about bringing back Follow the Channel. But I would have to lose an emote to get that. That's a 2 emoter. It's daytime in the desert. I'm going west. Guys, take a second to admire the skybox. Look at the sun. Just look at the sun. Look at it. This is exactly what it's like to be in a desert. Big sun, a lot of sand. Nervous might be hard to animate. The Catman doesn't have any appeal, maybe. I was hoping we'd see the sun rise a little bit. Well, whatever. Just go west. Did you see the lightning at night? No, that was nuts. Okay. If I can give this lady her eyes... That'd be a major win. We have returned with a particular helm. There appears to be an aura about it, yet how it might aid you to speak, we are not certain.
Yet you shall receive my words. Allow me to introduce myself, for I am called Mindir. The helm of telepathy is with you, is it not? Yes, thank the sun you found it. Though I have foreseen its existence, I have been unable to leave this place, much less search for it.
Dear woman, it's as though the evil of this place has made of you an enemy, and one to be fought without mercy. Who has done this?
Priestess of Set, one-time protector of Senmet, rotting corpse of evil. Of these, 2 titles does Isu Rekotep claim, while the 3rd I give her gladly. That undead one took from me speech and sight, her gold to hide the truth I keep. The time draws nigh.
Can I give her the eyeballs I've got? If the powers of this place take such measures to silence you, then your words are of interest. What can you tell us of this land?
Har Akir. Hardly a land, this place. No more than a bit of sand, as harsh as its name. The wind blows and the storms follow. The sands cut the air like 1,000 blades. Then affliction, the disease comes to strike us down.
Just gave up on that one. Okay. What is this truth, and how might we help you reveal it?
The prophecy speaks of those who will... Could it be you? Ah, yes, the timing, the signs, it must be. Here in blindness and pain I have awaited your arrival. Know this. The blowing sands have at last revealed the obelisk. It awaits. I alone might lead you within it.
Octopot?
Yes. Say it is one word, alone and unadorned. Octopot.
Octopot.
It is he who rules this land, who masters sand and frightened souls. Once, long ago, Octopot ruled as pharaoh of a nation. Both it and he as great as any union of land and king. It did not last. The exact things no mortal knows, yet he made enemies. Now Octopot lies dreaming, his kingly robes but the shred and tear of a mummy's wrap.
I think mummies are sweet. You're always the chosen one in these games. That's stupid. Okay, lead us within an obelisk. With all due respect for your injuries you suffered, how might a blind woman lead a party anywhere? You get him. You get him, Dan
In the
Tenson.
catacombs beneath the well, where the helm of telepathy you found, lies the shrine of a mortal woman, one once favored by the gods. Neferti was her name, a woman of beauteous gifts, including magical eyes by which certain secrets were revealed to her. In a vision, these 2 eyes appeared before me, centered in the dark circle of my thoughts. With them I might see, and in seeing lead you within the obelisk. Bring them to me. But know this.
What? Know this what? Know this what? I didn't listen. I wasn't reading. I wasn't reading. I have the eyes. I have the eyes. Why are we playing? I have the eyes. Dear woman, I confess I'm confused. You speak of Octopot as a terror, but is it not this Isu Rekotep, or perhaps Senmet? Wait, what's this person's name? Senmet, who brought you to this terrible condition.
Were Octopot my enemy, my bones would long ago have lain open upon the sand, bleached and cracked by the sun. Isu is enemy enough for the likes of me, and Senmet long destroyed.
Okay. Why should we seek out these eyes, which we already have, of which you speak? Are we to be no more than a runner of errands for an old blind woman? Dan Tetson, that's not tactful at this point.
Take your time in deciding. Please, you have so much time. A river of it flowing around you like a golden age. How long do you think it will be before the rotting disease of Harakir strikes you down? Even I am not immune. Yes, take your time. Learn too late that all I seek is to lead you you to the heart of the mystery. Drown in all the time you have, or answer my simple request. You may yet leave this place alone.
She's threatening me. The real Ambrosine. Hello, how are you? Still your thoughts, woman. The eyes of Neferti are with us. Your passion concerning them proves the sincerity of your heart. Here are the eyes. Will you join with us now and show us the entrance to the obelisk? I don't want another civilian in my party. Super suspicious. Super suspicious. Everyone's suspicious. Whoa! There is a print button. Oh, God, don't press that. It's socketable. I right-clicked!
You have returned, I sense it. Have you brought the eyes of Neferti with you as well?
Still your thoughts, woman.
As fate directs me, I shall join you. As my inner visions demand, I shall find a way within the obelisk. For what lies within, whatever it may be,
Good.
holds the key to a larger fate, that of Harakir and all her people.
Well, I didn't catch any of that. What'd she say? God, my party sucks. What is this? You're blind. Okay. Got an eye and a 30 in each hand. Don't worry, she brought some ointment with her. Oh, you're already wearing that robe. And we let one go one of those eyes and hold an axe. Actually help us. Yeah, but I don't know what she said. I hit the print button. But doesn't she need to hold the eyes? Also, she probably said, like, go west or something, or take me back to the dungeon. I didn't see or hear it, though. I don't know literally what I'm supposed to do right now. I'm gonna save, like, just right there. And then I'm gonna get out, and I'm gonna hit the quick load. And I'm just gonna see when I saved. Okay, it was way back here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna load this bad boy back up. Is there a journal? Sorry, I gotta move the audio up and down. I forgot to. Sorry. You said go west? Don't play with me. Did she really say go west? No, I'm sorry. I messed up on the audio. That's my fault. I gotta be better. I turned it up so you can listen to her because the audio balancing in this game is awful. If I go to options, there is no option for that. Distancing. How's that sound? Is that good? I'm just guessing. Is that good? But she's holding stuff already. Sounds good. Okay, I guessed. Because it's like super quiet for me now. What did she say to do? Like, I don't know what she said to do. Who's this? Oh, the sun. I could give her... Yeah, I could give her that. Well met, sir! Should we take you as a friend or a foe? Clearly a friend.
You shall be the first to hear when that decision is made.
Out. Just get out. Just get out. I screwed up something, guys.
You shall be the first to hear when that decision is made. For now, take me as I am, a man, one standing before you in a desert. The few who have heard my name call me Trajan Ket.
I got a full party, buddy.
You need not attempt to trick me by your words. Here I stand, alone, with no men to call upon. Yet I have been watching you. Your trail and its signs speak to me. They tell me you have been in Harakir for a short time. Still you display strength.
Why does the game just cut off sometimes? Yeah, we went from 8 to 11. But we're knocking on the door of 12. No, we're not. But we have 11. We got 13 if you count the 2 rich people emotes. We have no desire to do your bidding, whatever it may be. But why? But what history do you find yourself fit to command us?
My past, like yours, lies far from the borders of Harakir. What about this land draws creatures and men from their distant homes to populate it? None can say. It has been half a lifetime since I knew my true home. The fools in Muhar have no answers.
You gotta finish your thoughts! It just ends! I'm not pressing anything! Then you know something of Harakir.
I know what is important. I watch. For instance, desert trolls have recently established themselves around the burial catacombs. In general, they prove themselves an evil breed. If you are to tangle with them, it would be best to have an experienced ranger at your side.
I want one, but I can't take one. You don't have to. Don't. No sad, Tony. First you try to take command, then you plead to join us. What is your interest in us? Why is he so suspicious of the smiling stranger?
Interest in you? None. My interest is in myself, and how I might find a way beyond Harakir. If this goal is common to us both, then this conversation may continue.
Your words sting the flesh like a desert storm. Ankh-Topot himself might join us sweetly in open conversation. Do you know the name?
Anyone spending more than a night in this evil place learns the name. Ankh-Topot.
Ankh-Topot.
It is said that long past the priests of Ra rebelled against him. His tyranny brought a curse upon the land. Power and his mad grasping for it may be the cause. Why, Harakir itself was drawn away from its world and set here in this timeless realm.
Did we finish our thoughts there? I bet rich people watch. If you know your way about, can you tell us how Ankh-Topot may be found?
Continue to speak that name and I shall lose all interest in this conversation. Yes, I know. There is a tomb, marvelous to behold, carved into cliffs, far to the northwest. Pharaoh's Rest, they call it. I've been there. The entrance stands without guard, but only a fool would step within. The citizens of Muhar tell of curses, of evils, the like of which might strip a man down to his still beating heart. They speak of stone golems ready to crush the offenders as surely as Ankh-Topot crushed Sekhmet. I have seen the signs. It is true.
The name Sekhmet is another mystery to us. An enemy of Ankh-Topot?
If you know not of Sekhmet, then you know not of Ankh-Topot's touch of death. Whoever Ankh-Topot touches, dies. By this touch they transform. The cursed children of Ankh-Topot lie in mummies' wraps. Sekhmet was one such, unique only in this. He conspired with Isu, a priestess of Set. Together they sought to rule. Conspiracies follow tyrants like hungry dogs, do they not? I have seen the undead Isu wandering about the temple of Set. Of Sekhmet, he is generally believed destroyed.
I bet he's not. I was interested in Black Desert Online, but then I heard it was kind of poopy and pay to win and grindy, and I don't have a lot of time. What is Isu's part in this? Who's Isu?
She awoke Sekhmet from his mummy's sleep, enslaved him by some sorcerous means. I see in your eyes the thought. Should we seek help from Isu Rekotep? Do not. She seeks the power of Ankh-Topot, to replace his tyranny with her own. Trust not so foul a woman.
The last MMO I got into was Star Wars, and I liked it, but it was like right at launch. It was right at launch, and I liked it, but that was like years ago now. I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna end the conversation because I don't want to say yes or no to him because I literally don't have the room. I gotta take this lady back to her village. I gotta take this lady to somewhere I can't know. I don't know where. I'm gonna put on the map. Friend. Escape. Click. Print it. I played Guild Wars, but I never got into it. Is this it? Oh! stop them. Oh my god. Okay. Oh! Sound effects are on point. Sound effects are super loud, aren't they? Are the sound effects like a little too loud? Let me know if the sound effects are a little too loud, because the sound effects and the voice are on the same things. Kind of looks like Metroid. What did I just do? Oh, I walked right on inside. This is the weirdest game. What the hell is going on here? The eye piercing ads, okay.
Come you here to worship before Set? Let me see your eyes. Look to me now that I may divine what secrets, jealousy, and evil await. But you are not here for Set. No, nor to cherish my words. I cannot bear to think what brings you here.
Yeah, Force Mono, they don't have any. You can play on unofficial vanilla WoW servers. This game is bizarre. Curiosity and fate, they seem to lead us everywhere. Who are you?
Search your mind. The sound of my name is yet fresh within. Isu. Isu Rekotep.
That's Isu. I thought Isu was
I am
dead.
the teacher of which you have heard. Yes, she who teaches the young the creed of Set. In my time, I worked to free Muhar from its foolish devotions to Osiris. Slowly, I changed the rituals. Slowly, the texts. In years to come, they will know me.
Just stops. Like, what a weird thing. Like, hey, let's make a horror Egyptian dungeon crawler RPG with D&D rules. And one of your characters could be a dwarf that's dressed as a pimp. Yeah, let's make that game. See, they wouldn't make this game anymore. Think BioWare would make this game? Friggin' no. No. Perhaps we have heard of you, perhaps not. In some lands, however, it is said Osiris is a god of nature and rebirth, while Set is evil.
Lies. Slanders.
You can trust her, she's nice.
Half-truths. It is Osiris who enslaves us through his blind devotion to the good.
I'm eating a cookie.
Where is the freedom of power if not with Set? How might we achieve the best in ourselves if not by ruling others? It is Set. Set and power which does honor to our inner self.
Like, you can trust her, she looks trustworthy. Forgive us if we're not familiar with the ways of Set. How come you devote yourself to this god of evil? Stop calling it a god of evil.
God of evil? No, Set is
You're
the
being a
god
jerk.
of secrets. Secrets quicken the heart. Like love, they bring jealous devotion. Long ago, I followed the ways of Osiris, but there came...
Okay, again, I don't know why it cut out. Maketai, that's very funny that you said that. It's incredibly funny that you said that. Because we were talking about before, all the people on Twitch just clamoring for the Ravenloft 2. Like, just waiting day after day. When will someone stream Ravenloft 2? I'm really happy you're here. Also, we play a lot of like random old games, so it's funny when someone from like the community of that game, like someone into that game comes. So it's good. I'm glad you're now officially part of the Ravenloft 2 community. You're also 100% of the community so far, I think. I beat Ravenloft 1 maybe a few months ago. No, a few months ago. I mean, I did beat it. I don't remember when. I think it was a few months ago. And I liked it a lot. It got a little confusing at the end. Hopefully I don't insult the game too much. But I've been enjoying the game mostly. Except for all the poison going on. And her.
Oh, he is no more. No, believe you this. if you believe anything. Senmet is no more. Once a devoted priest, his service to Anktapot went unrewarded. Indeed, by Anktapot's orders, Senmet was put to death. Such a waste for one so suited to rule, so more fitted to the throne of Harakir than Anktapot himself. If I awakened him, if I brought this mummy's guise to life to walk the land, it was to search out a vengeance befitting his terrible fate.
Yeah, we beat Eye of the Beholder. We beat Eye of the Beholder 2. We beat Lands of Lore. We started Lands of Lore 2, and it sucked so bad we had to stop. We beat Ravenloft. We beat Grimrock. Sorry, I got cookie crumbs on my fingers. We beat Grimrock 2. Is that it? Are those all the dungeon crawlers we played? Lands of Lore, legit good game. Lands of Lore 2, legit terrible game. There's other games I want to play. Part of me, I feel like we should play Eye of the Beholder 3, but I hear it's terrible. There's also a game that I can't say it's like Mesberanzers, which I hear is very good. I think it came out in between Ravenloft and this game. Like, it came out a few months before this game came out. And I hear that's very good. And then also maybe the Ultima Underworlds. That's where we still have yet. Oh, and the Shining Force dungeon crawler games. Mesoberezan. Yeah, it's something like that. It's on GOG. I haven't gotten it yet, but it's on Good Old Games.
By Set, I desired the common desire that only the uncommon achieve. The power to command. The power to rule.
How is Warcraft dungeon crawler?
Senmet was but the beginning. For in time, all of Harakir was to be mine. Together we would take from Anktapot the foolish, Anktapot the weak.
Anktapot sucks.
We would take what must in the end be ours. Yet Senmet is no more. My Senmet, my great and glorious servant is no more. If I were to curse with the greatest of curses, a curse to envelop and destroy, I would level it upon all who seek to do Senmet harm.
Yeah, I gotta wonder, like, how well did a game titled Menzoberranzan sell? Like, why would you call a game something? Like, why would you name your game Xenogears? Just call it, like robot fights. Like, what would you rather buy? Xenogears or robot fights? Robot fights would have sold better. Your words are confusing. I love Hatboy with his 7 charisma. I don't think the charisma affects what he says. I actually don't know what charisma does. Does Senmet exist in this time? It is as if you're trying to protect him. Wait a minute, you're being really suspicious about Senmet.
Senmet needs no protection. He might sweep you aside with but a thought. Clap his tattered hands and send you spinning like motes of dust.
Stupid mummy.
Then, of course, Senmet is no more.
But Senmet's totally dead.
Were I to control him now, he would prove a threat to Anktapot, and I have no desire to anger the lord of the land. No. Go and tell Anktapot this.
I can't wait till we meet Octopot.
That where once we may have conspired against him, we shall not make so grave a mistake again.
Menzoberranzan, the City of Spiders, is a fictional city-state in the world of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons campaign setting. It is located in Upper North Dark, about 2 miles below Surbin Vale, between Moonwood and the Forest Hills, north of the Evermoors and under the River Surbin. It is famed as the birthplace of Drizzt Do'Urden, yeah, the protagonist of several series of best-selling novels by noted fantasy author R.A. Salvatore, one of the people that World Series winning pitcher Kurt Schilling hired to create his bankruptcy game.
I curse who I please, in words as I desire. Now go from here. If you do not worship Set, you have no place in the temple of the god of secrets.
What would a city of spider mummies be called? Probably, like, Spider Mummytropolis. That's probably what I'd go with. Why does everyone in the game look so small? Oh, you got snakes! Lady, you got snakes in here. And you got lips. You got lip
You
wall.
have entered the temple of Set, and the god grows angry. Where are his followers? In this once thriving temple, bow you down before Set. Worship him, or you shall bow down before his wrath.
This game is out of its friggin' mind. Okay. How about you? How about you, Lippy?
You have entered the temple of Set, and the god...
Yeah, okay, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I know. Angry God, yeah. Can someone tell me, possibly, God damn it. Where's the town? Okay, two things. Where's the town? Because I want her out of the party. Second, what did that lady on the far end say? Because it got cut off because I hit the print button. And I don't know what's going on. Hey. Okay, charge him. There's lips everywhere.
Serpent.
Thank you. Serpents. This is full of serpents. Bronze plate mail. Holy shit. Wow! Mindir, here you go. Stop dying. I was gonna give Mindir a hat. Oh, there you go. There you go, idiot. You pick. There's a lot of items in this place. What does this do? 2 to 5, 1 to 4? That's, I mean, that's worse. Sir Pants. So dumb. 1 to 8, 1 to 8. Why am I picking up this crap? And I feel like I'm gonna die in any moment. Chainmail. Holy crap. Oh. Now wait a minute. Zero to -3. 0 to -2. 0 to 0. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? What? We're just gonna do that. That's fine. Okay, that's... I don't know why it lowered one person more than the other. It's basically a rip-off of Zelda. It actually... Oh! I did all this crap and then someone died. Okay, so so there's a ton of good loot in this place. I have to reload now. There's a ton of good loot in this place. There's also a ton of serpents, though. I guess it makes sense. Set? Is Set the king of serpents? Who's Set? Do we know who Set is? Because these are real Egyptian gods. Like, I'm not saying this is a true story, okay? I'm not. But I'm saying it's based off actual real-life Egyptian mythology. I got a poisoned dork on my team. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, is this a dungeon I can actually do? Am I just going here to loot real quick? I don't know. And then there's that immediate death. I want, basically, okay, I'm just gonna say what I want. I want these two people out of my party. I want them out. I don't want them in my party anymore. I want them out of my party. I'm just gonna walk out of the whole place. I'm gonna write Set's up in here. Okay. The heat is all but unbearable. How much longer can I go on? Get out. Invisible walls. It's hot out. I want these two people. What are you? Cleric. I want that ranger! I have a cleric! Is it super loud? Like I think it's super loud? I will turn it down if you need me to. The Desert of Harakir kind of sucks. I never marked where that well was. Sounds like it's loud, but it's not. Do you want it? Is it good? I mean, is it like, is the stream like somewhat unwatchable on account of how loud it is? Christ, this map, man. Too far, too far! Sorry, team. I don't know where I'm going. Crank it. No! We got a creature over there. Oh my god! Ah! Oh, I haven't slept. I did 0. Get out of it. I did 0 damage to it. Get out. I don't know what that is, but I haven't hit for 0 yet. Oh my god! We're not. What's this place? Set's house. look at that. Old games. With his stupid resolutions. Oh my god. We got a sandstorm. We got some scorpions. I need to find the town. I don't know where the town is. If I can get to the town, I can get this idiot out of my party. Then I can backtrack and get that ranger into my party. Can I sleep? Okay, for some reason I thought sleeping in the desert would be like a bad idea. Additionally, what is that? And like, what is... I have a Village of Muhar teleport key. And it's basically like a U. I mean like an N. That's not it. Was that shape by the well? I'm definitely an idiot. God damn it. I'm definitely an idiot. I'm gonna go check out the... Yeah, this. So, I mean, these. No, now this is a circle. This is a circle. Wait, what shape is this with Bagel? This just seems like a really weird way to design a game. Like, you're just in this, like, massive, flat desert. This is where we found Blind Lady. Not really a lot going on in there. This is... What is that? Oh, it's furniture is over here. It's not furniture. That's bones. You want an idiot emote? Because I call a lot of things idiots. Yeah. I still think that Marty stressed out emote is pretty good. Or we can bring back the or follow the channel emote. Those scrolls are not super important. This doesn't make any sense, but I'm going to try to summon insects at this thing. Yeah, that didn't work. Ha! Weird. Weird how that didn't work. So I don't know where to walking out the boundaries. I don't know where the town is. Bees versus a tornado. Bee-nado. Oh. Well, this looks like a town. Kind of looks like a dungeon too, though, Bagel. Actually, Bagel kind of doesn't look like a town. This is what towns look like. Rest. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Just spooky. Save here. This would all be a lot easier if I knew where I was going. You know what I mean? Do any of you Ravenlofters know what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Because the game, for no fault of my own, these are low-level enemies. There's that. Through no fault of my own, the game glitched. And I don't know exactly where I'm headed. Like, when the lady was giving me directions... I'm gonna lower the sound. I bet it's super loud. I bet it's super loud. I'm gonna fix the sound the way it was. And I'll just deal with... Okay, I have it back the way I was doing it. It's sort of mind-blowing. All animals and insects are nude except for chimps wearing tiny cowboy suits riding tricycles. That's a good point. Crafty, I think I'll play it again. We played it like 15 or 20 hours straight, and I wanted a break from it. Also, I felt like people were enjoying it, but every once in a while, a different person would say, I have no idea what's going on here. So, so I figured I'd play something that's a little less obtuse, like this game. Well, I mean, this is straightforward. I'm just lost. But yeah, we'll probably play it again. I had a lot of fun with it. There's a few games like that. Like, I want to keep playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, too. I feel like there's a lot of games we can play that aren't necessarily, like... You know, we don't have to play it beginning to end. I want a mage. Who's that? Who's that guy? See if insects help us. Hell yeah. So yeah, I think we'll play it again. No, gamer, I haven't beaten Frozen Throne yet. The problem is and was the cutscenes in it don't work good. You got through. That guy got through. That guy got through. That guy got through. Biggle. No time to relax. Do you know spells? I should probably teach you more spells. There's like a lot of swinging and missing going on. And when I cast Magic Missile, I feel like it doesn't always hit. Oh, yeah. How's this fight with the bees going? How's the bee fight? Bee fight, good. We won the bee fight. I'm in this place. I have no idea, like, what I'm doing. If I'm even supposed to be in here. What do you mean, Retrograde Tom? The fact that the new one is delayed? Or the fact that I'm not playing it at this moment? I'm very much enjoying this game, but I wish I knew what I was doing. The cutscenes work fine in my copy. In my copy, they're like gray. Like they're like a really like washed, like super washed out to the point of black being the color gray. Oh, come the hell on. You walked... The Mask of Hathor, that's probably good. Dumbest thing you did was when you walked back through it a couple times. I know I'm poisoned. I see that I'm poisoned. I understand that I'm poisoned. And everyone's poisoned. Suckers. All right, that was stupid and unnecessary. Because I can teach a lady a spell about this. I have to cure literally everyone. Put the eye back in your hand. I don't really know what they do. No, Battle Spire's over. Battle Spire's over. I'll never beat Morrowind. My save's on a different computer. What is... Oh, it's the fact that she's holding a two-handed staff. Cure everyone. Okay, everyone's cured. Shield and staff back on her. I don't know what this does. What does that do? Speak to animals. It's not that funny. It's a little funny. You wear a hat and you can speak to animals. No! Well, Holly, what do you want me to play? There's sometimes, like, the wind blows your team and someone goes, oh, wow! That's the sound you just heard. Oh, wow! Oh. You want me to play Real Mist tomorrow? Let's stick to one Spyro. No. Can we stick to one complicated game at a time? Not that Spyro's complicated. I meant Real Mist. Spyro can be complicated, though. I mean, you're looking for all those gems or whatever. I don't know what you have to collect in Spyro, but there's a lot of collecting. But what did that do? We might stream Spyro at some point. But I don't want to have my hand in too many video game cookie jars at this moment. That was the poison room, Bagel. Always remember the poison room. You collect dragon porno mags. That's not the plot of Spyro. You're thinking of a different game. You want me to play Nancy Drew? Let's take a little break. For my mental health and yours. I want her out of my party. I want her out of my party. She's a complete liability. She can't do anything. She's basically good for holding that magic missile rod and nothing else. Spyro can't be fur. He's scaly. Yeah, you can't be furry if you don't have fur. That's an excellent point, Force Mono. Tom, what's your favorite Mist? I've never played a Mist. Nine people want me to play Diablo 1. I think it's weird that Diablo 1 and this game are both considered dungeon crawlers. I feel like they're nothing alike. Mist 3 is the best. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't even know if I need to be here. I don't know what's going on. There was a bit of dialogue that the lady said, and I don't remember what it was now, and I don't have a journal. I don't have a journal. So I can't check to see what she said. Hey, Dreadfowl, how are you doing? Welcome to Ravenloft 2, which is a good game. Like, minus my confusion, good game. What is this? Is that the key? Dagger. Win the 4, win the 3. Nah. What's that? Oh, it's an ointment. Oh, it's ointment. Plumbers don't wear ties. That was one of his best reviews. It was. Yeah, you can live vicariously through the adventures of Hatboy Jones. And Dan Tedson. We've had several Dan Tedsons. We're never going to have another Ted Nugent, though. That guy sucked. He was no good at being a rogue. I'll make an evasion tank. It's not how the game works. Okay. I'll make a rogue that gets hit all the time and dies. Planescape Torment. Before I had a stream, I played Planescape Torment, and I never beat it. Like most things in my life, I gave up on that. Is this a clue? What is that? But I liked what I had played. It was just a lot of reading at the time, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to read that much. But it was doing a lot of awesome things. Ah, that's oh, God dang it! I walked into my own bee swarm. That's such a me move, man. That is, oh. Jeez Louise, that's a me move right there if I've ever seen one. You You know that feeling when you summon bees to fight for you, but then you forget they're there and you walk back into it later? You know that feel? I did the other day, finally. I had been playing the Witcher series on my own, and I finally beat The Witcher 2 after, like, literally a year and a half. It was a good game. Okay, I think I'm done in this little section here. No, don't do that. This door needs a key, which I don't have. Whoopsie doodle failed. We can't say whoopsie doodle legally. Really? I mean, I struggled through one. It wouldn't have been a fun game to stream. There's too much talking. It wouldn't have been a fun one to stream. If you're stung by a wasp 20 years ago, you will still get effed up if you get stung again. What? Yes. What? You'll die. The first... If you get stung by 2 wasps in a lifetime, you die? That doesn't sound right. Okay, here we go. No. Nah, don't do that. Don't summon anything. Just hit them. These guys are weak as heck. Very weak enemies. Very weak enemies. And hopefully now the audio is correct so they're not, like, as loud as possible. Why is everyone so short? Everything in this game is so tiny compared to me. What is that? Isu and Semet. After doing all this, it's dawning on me. I really should have went into that Temple of Set and at least grabbed a few items and then left, but whatever. Read to us, Hat Boy. In those days, honors and blessings alike came to Isu Rekhotep, devout priestess of Osiris. So that's that chick. That's that girl we just talked to. We just talked to Isu. She's that creepy girl in the Set Temple. Hey, God Knockers. I'm just trying to keep everyone and myself in the lore. The god of nature and rebirth smiled upon her. Yet Isu's goodness wore away, crumbling through the years as the stone of mountains arose before the efforts of wind and time. That's an analogy. Upon finding a magical scroll, she took control of the greater mummy Senmet. By so doing, Isu fell from the faith of Osiris. She turned instead to the evil of Set. I heard he's not evil, he's just misunderstood, and he's a mischief maker. The god of jealousy and secrets. A cunning and deceitful woman. Isu enjoys working in treachery and, it is whispered, slowly works to convert the villages of Murhar to worship of Set. Okay, got a little Isu lore in that book. That's cool. There is someone behind me. I am dying. Summon him, summon him! Get those insects going, back it up. Shark balls! Hey, shark balls. How are you doing, shark balls? No! I was nowhere near it! The bees, once my allies, turned against me. Oh, this game is difficult. Also, there's this thing nagging at the back of my head, which is I don't actually know what I'm doing. Or if I'm supposed to be here, or what's going on. Is this a poison wall? That's a tract of poison. It is. Yeah, but I mean, just keep walking with that. Like, how did the undead breathe? How did they live? What's the deal with the undead? She got stung twice. She has to die now. That is how that works. Bagel, if you summon the bees, be careful. Nothing that way. I gotta go this way. Kill a couple dudes. Pick up the book. I don't need to read it because I know what's in it. Isu, major loser. I knew I couldn't trust that Isu lady when I met her. I knew it. I knew she was bad news. I have another cleric here. Not really doing anything. Oh, also, I need to pray for spells, like, super bad. Like, can we do that now before I forget? Can we pray? Okay, this is Dan Tetson, my cleric, because I can get 2 here. I can do a neutral. I'm just gonna do 2 neutralized poisons. I'm happy with everything else. Mindir, give me a little Mindir. We have nothing over here yet. I want 2 more summon insects. I want to summon so many insects. I don't know why that's useful. Give me some aids. Give me some. I already know. It's just aid, I guess. And over here, I will take detect pits. I didn't even know that was a thing. What's a magical stone? I'm just trying to take things that the other lady doesn't have. Good. Summon insects is solid. That's the spell you want to have. Okay, we got the book. I know what's in the book. This is when we got flanked. Desert zombies spawned on either side of us. I wish I just had a mage. Like, just a straight up, like, fireball casting mage. Not insect casting clerics. Yeah, I see an item there, but there's also screaming zombies. Good kill. Oh! Oh, wait, really, Tony and JC? Are you being serious? Because that's dumb. I don't know how those teleport keys work, and if I knew how one of them worked, I could get this lady out of my party. I got a crappy lady in my party. She sucks. Senna sucks. She's not like a character. This is the other side of the poison wall. Correct? There's no reason to be in this. No. Can I use them anywhere? I guess I should try. I don't want to use it right now because I'm in the middle of something. Thinking those bees can help us against that, There he comes. That gargoyle thing. The bee. Why are the bees so OP? Oh, I can't rest. Rocks. Interesting. Rocks. How interesting. Oil of fiery burning. Yeah, that's a lot of objects. Was that? That's nothing. Sleep. I love Hat Boy. He's one of the best characters we've ever created from like a visual standpoint. The first, the original Dan Tetson is definitely the best character we ever made. I don't know how I would program that, Tony. I don't know how I would handle that. It would have to, like, query, like, a Google Doc or something, but I don't know. I'm not smart. I would love to have that, though. I think that'd be funny. As long as we can make force monos just say force mono, not a number. I am on a missing streak, so just summon the insects at him. With the insects, you can kind of set it and forget it. Kitty! I can speak to animals! Little kitten, can you understand me? Why is it you hover about this place? Look at that goddamn cat. Look at that. Look at that cat. Is that a regal looking cat?
You speak? Oh, how is it you know the word? Humans must make human noises, not speak with the voice of the people.
Oh, thank you.
Say you. No kitten am I, but Shafar of the people. A warrior, proud and strong. I am about to strike through this opening and defeat the evil which took my servant from me.
Kilgore Trout, thank you so much. I'm talking to a kitty cat. Pardon us. Shafar of the people. It seems you have been preparing to strike for some time. Are you afraid to enter that crack in the wall?
Afraid? No, human who sheltered me and prepared my meals lies within. My poor servant slain. Something evil lurks within that room, and it stole a life which had pledged itself to me. I shall avenge my servant's death. But a cat must not rush headlong into danger. Odds must be weighed. And a plan. Yes, I need a plan.
Okay, first off, this voice acting is fantastic. Second, Fredhead Stepchild, thank you so much for 26 months of subbing. That's a hole-in-one. You have access to 3 new emotes. There's gonna be a 4th emote coming. It's coming. It could be coming, like, any minute now. Let me check my email. It hasn't come yet. I have an email from Twitch, but that is not about this. I have not yet opted in to earn revenue from game sales. Okay, very good. Very good. But anyway, I submitted my own emote. It sucks. It's not a good emote, but it's like a placeholder emote. Okay. How is it your servant entered that chamber? Yeah, there's a tiny crack in the wall. How'd your servant get in there?
A key my servant possessed. I need no key. My rage overwhelms me, and in a moment I shall rush headlong through the crack to fight and tear, to rip and rend. Nothing evil shall withstand my assault. I am almost ready. In a moment I shall lunge within. Just wait. A few more seconds. I'm almost ready. I am.
I wish this cat would join my party, you know? This cat has so much character. I have a proposition for you, Shafar. Retrieve for us your servant's key, and we shall avenge your servant's death.
You mean go inside there? But your words are honorable, as good as any the people have ever spoken. Yes, retrieve the key. I can do that, and you, the evil, shall defeat. I mean, you shall defeat the creatures within in return for the key. Good. A deal. I am ready. Almost ready. Yes. Here I go.
You gotta be kidding me! Thank you.
May the blessings of the people be upon you. I have been very brave at this day, have I not? What other among the people shows as little hesitation as I? Good day, human. And remember, if you fail to fulfill our bargain, you shall answer to Shafar.
Alright, that's the best part of the game so far. That was by far the best part of the game. The part with the... Oh, God dang it, man! I backed up into the bees! Oh, God! God! Every time with the bees! Oh, my God! God, you go through that whole little... Oh, man, you talk to the cat. It's fine, we can just skip most of the text. God, it's just, the momentum of the whole thing. There goes the cat. God, I keep walking into the bees. They're my own bees. I want a bee spell where the bees know to not hit me. Okay, I got the key. Put the key in the key ring. Very good. So there's enemies out here, correct? Clear those guys up. Now let's get these guys out of here real quick. At least we get to see that cat. That cat was sick. I love the voice acting on that cat. It was very funny. I have a spell that lets me talk to animals, but simultaneously, I'm wearing a hat that lets me talk to animals. So I actually don't need to keep that spell memorized, but I'm going to, because I don't know what else I would memorize. That spell's pretty good. So there's another lock on the other side of the map, but I think this key goes to this lock. Oh my god. The bees, the bees, the bees, the bees. And there's no way this is gonna work, and I don't know what to do. 0. What do I do? How do I hit a shadow? How do you hit a shadow? Alright, 9! Ah, baby, you're so effing smart, man! Unfortunately, I'm now cornered in this room due to the bees. Oh, I thought he was dead. Shit. That comes from beating like 10 different dungeon crawlers. That skill right there comes from beating so many dungeon crawlers. You kidding? You kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. I knew exactly what to do. Who in the chat knew what to do? None of you. Maybe some of you, but none of you probably. I knew what to do. I took control of that situation. I said, Bagel, equip that magic dagger. I said, equip that magic dagger. We got this. Should I follow up with a kitty? What we got in here? We got a pot. That ghost was thirsty. You picked up Staff of Thunder and Lightning. Alright. Cleric Scroll, cure critical wounds. Honestly, it's situational at best. Raise dead. Oh, that is not situational. Dude, take. Stop picking it up and then putting it underneath you where it's hard to reach. Yeah, raise undead's a solid scroll. The cleric scrolls are one-time use, so they're not super important. Feline figurine. Okay. Close. I knew what to do, though, too. I was pretty smart. Okay, second question. Did you know that I knew what to do? I don't care if you knew what to do. Did you know that I would know what to do? Because that was impressive of me. I straight up don't know why I'm in this place. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just stumbled across it. It was like, all right, yeah, let's go in. Yeah, whatever. So I don't know if this key works here. Sure does. It's kind of weird if the key also works here. What's the point? It does. Trust -1. Like, I'm just talking? What was that thing? What was that? What was that? Chat roulette, right? Muffin and I used to go on chat roulette together sometimes, and I was casting at the time. It was like 2011, so I would go on JTV and I'd find like some complete weirdo like myself, but that's fine. But like it was literally like some like guy just typing, and he wasn't talking, he was just typing. I screen capped him and went on chat roulette, set him as my webcam, and pretended to be that guy, and that was a lot of fun. That was a long and big con. What is going on in here? A lot of illusory walls. Nah, it's furniture. Oh, okay, it's weeds. Yeah, I did that. I did the hell out of that. Oh, what's the point? Are those rocks or eggs? Where does the feline statue fit in? Can't hit him. Oh, God. Can't hit him. It's basically identity theft, maybe. What's going on in this place? Oh! Everyone's so tiny in this world. Who are you?
That's that guy. Holy ground, protected by the gods. Come no closer. However you found your way within my place, circle about and leave. Go now, or shall I summon a beast more powerful than all in Harakir to destroy you?
Dinosaur eggs. Gentle your tones!
You have but to turn once. Your gaze with little imagination will tell you the truth of it. The temple lies desolate. Once the gods empowered these grounds with fertility, with rich harvests unknown in Harakir.
Tony, that's so funny. Like, you're just walking, you just enter a room and you're walking around, you turn around, you see an old man, you're like, oh! Oh, this place appears to be infested with deadly beasts. There's silence everywhere. Are you not in danger? He's just staring at a wall. You don't even know where you are.
Yeah. So it is I have backed and worked my way into these shadows, into the corner of a once great temple. Locked within, I believed myself safe, until you are coming. Whatever wealth you seek, you shall find none of it here. My life is the only prize, and a poor one it is.
That kind of sucks. We wish you no harm, and indeed may offer what aid we can. The only wealth we seek is to understand this place. I can't fit anyone else in my party. Honestly, I can't.
Decay and desolation. By these words you might understand this our temple of harvest. We have long shared a wish to restore this place. A desire struggling like a flame in a harsh wind. By we, I mean myself and my one disciple. What has happened to my disciple, I know not. Even our pet has followed that one on some strange journey. Now I have not even the company of a cat.
You've missed 3 hours and 25 minutes, and you missed me talking to a kitty cat. You missed me talking to a kitty cat who had the best accent, and you missed a skybox which features occasional purple lightning. These are the end of day-night cycle. But purple lightning. You went to see Guardians of the Galaxy. How was it? Did you like it? I don't go to movie theaters. I don't believe in them. The thing about movies is that they're eventually gonna be on the internet. Not like stealing, like just like you don't need to pay for a theater. But there is the experience of the theater. There is that. It was fun and very colorful. So are you high right now, Swizzlefish? Because, yeah, no, you've been missing a lot of the skybox. We shall soon be on our way. Is there nothing more you might tell of this place? There's a lot of colors.
Once, long ago, it is said a source of great magic brought fertility to this place. Many rare plants and rich grains grew on temple soil. In legends, it is said that one day the temple might be restored to glory. What wonder such a day might hold! Oh, if only this temple, my home, might bloom once more. It has long been my greatest desire.
We shall soon be on our way. Oh, alright, very good. So here's the deal. Here's the deal with this game. See that lightning? That's sick as hell. At one point, I was talking to this lady. I did basically a whole dungeon. I got these 2 stones, gave them to her because she's blind, but she could see with these stones. And she's telling me what to do. I got bored. I hit the print button. The print button glitched out all the text, skipped the text. So I'm assuming at one point she said, like, now we need to go in this direction, and I didn't hear it. So I'm just wandering the world aimlessly. I found this place, went through the whole thing, helped the cat, killed a lot of skeletons, found that guy. That guy had no good information to give, and that's it. I guess I'm out. Yeah, if it's a good movie, I mean, it's worth it, but I don't know. I don't know. Also, where I live, the movie theater is, like, really crappy. Oh, it's one of them. Now, wait a minute. I can kill this thing, I think. 9. None of you guys die, please. I have not been taking into account swing speed. I mean, this thing is, like, doing way more damage than his standard weapon is. Simply because he can attack, like, you know, a billion times. Again, I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, Muffin got mad at me for sharing that picture of my neighbor's house. Because she says that I always make it look like we live in a crappy place. To which I responded, we do. But she said, yeah, but you don't need to show people it. Funny picture. Everything's crappy where I live, kind of. There's a creature here, guys. Oh, it's another sandstorm monster. The thing about these sandstorms is you can't summon bees on them. He just left his trash out. It was so stupid. And when I came home, it blew onto my other neighbor's lawn. So this poor lady has trash all over her lawn. Not her fault. Messed up, man. I live in the worst place possible. There was that time I found a needle on the ground outside a children's park, and I wanted to take a photo of it, but I was walking my dogs, and I was worried as I took the photo that my dogs would, like, lick the needle. So I was like, you know what, Bagel, let's just get away from that needle. Because I want my dogs to not die from licking a needle. You know? This is garbage. 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 I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. You think this map's big enough? Let's kind of cut through this. Whoa! Jesus Christ, scary. Whoa! What do we got going on here? Axe of Hurling. Sounds like a ranged weapon. Harakari Shield. Put down that cat figurine, sir. Water skin is stupid. Robe is stupid. Ointment is ointment. It's kind of random. We just stumbled across that one. Do my best to explore. Hi, Ifried. How are you doing, Ifried? Welcome to Bagel is Lost in the Desert. I'm Bagel. I play the classics. This is a good game. It'd be better if I knew where I was going. One time I wandered a certain direction, I found too many difficult enemies. We actually got to be careful that we don't wander too far. I can't get over how big this map is. Oh, wait a minute. Star Trek teleporters.
Never in my heart did I believe you would be true to your word.
Leave!
Even as we approached the village, I could not allow myself to trust. Yet, you have returned me safely home. My thanks are all I can give. Fate brought you to me when I... All that I have carried with me is yours. I leave it here for you. Again, please accept my thanks.
She's gone! Huzzah! I hated her. She wasn't even an actual character. Her class was civilian, and she didn't even gain experience points. Totally sucked. She was doing a sexy pose when we found her. That's not why she sucked. I just wanted to mention she was doing a sexy pose when we found her. Now I gotta go get that ranger. Yeah, the helmet telepathy. Let's hold on to the helmet telepathy. White robe's crap. Want the magic missiles is good. Now I'm in an inventory situation. I say the battle axe is bad. Potion healing, healing lame. Battle axe lame. Fire resist situational. Ice storm. Ice storm I can get into. Healing stupid. Yeah, stupid. Light. Yeah, I could do some light. Yeah, put that robe down. Stone. Healing. Oh, you got a lot of stuff, lady. That ranger. What is this? Negative plane protection, situational. Burning hands, I need that. What is this? Your serious wounds? Situational. I would basically need to be hurt to need that spell. It's so bad. Like the tilted mailbox, the garbage on the lawn, the... I took a picture of my neighbor's house and put it on Twitter earlier today. Follow me on Twitter if you like. I literally never post anything good except what I'm going to be playing. But sometimes I post pictures of... Look at... Oh, somehow I entered a house. Oh, I wanted to talk to this small boy. Here we go! Young man, come here! Don't be afraid. Tell us, where might we find shelter for the night? I don't want to ask him that. Where are your parents?
Dead.
I'm sorry, shit. I clicked way too fast. I don't know what he said. I felt like he was saying dead, but I didn't really hear good because I clicked too fast. Let's reset. Where are your parents?
Dead. Both dead. The disease took them. Look out for it. I think it's following you. The others say you brought it with you. Some of them, anyway. They'd rather drink from the old beggar's cup than talk to you. Did you come through the fire? You know, the wall of Ra?
Could you imagine finding like a little 5-year-old boy? Like, hey, where are your parents? They're dead. It has a deep voice you have. The fire. What is this wall? The wall of Ra. It's probably that really hot wall we can't walk through, but let's ask.
You know. Anyway, when you reach it, it burns you up. That's how you know. When you reach it, the wall of Ra burns you up. You can't get past it. Nobody can. The gypsies who came tried, the others. Strangers always try to get out. But how do you get in?
No one can get through it. Not the gypsies, not everybody else. No one. No one can get through it. How we got here is a long story. We barely know where we are. Can you show us around the area? I don't want him to.
There's a drawing I have. Found it once and, well, I know all this stuff. You can have it. It's a map, I think.
Oh no! I didn't want to do that! Wait, that's not a big deal at all. Sorry, I had a little freak out there when I accidentally teleported. I just wanted to equip... Wait. Is it this? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is good. I mean, I don't know where the town is. I guess the town is north of the well? I must have walked right past the town, right? Because, I mean, I was at the well. I was at the Temple of Set, which I can only assume is the snake. But that plant thing up there, I think that's that little place we just went through. Right? Or maybe the place we went through was up that valley, but I don't think so. I thought you decimated that kid. Suck it, kid. No, we didn't decimate the kid. The kid's fine. It's good. We're gonna stop here for tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming. If you're new, please follow the channel. It's a good channel. Can't save. Don't know why I can't save. Thank you guys for coming. I seriously can't save. I can't click anything. The game seems to be frozen in some way. Oh! Thank you guys for coming! I'm not gonna make an actual poll. What do you want to play tomorrow? This or something else? And by something else, I mean like Roller Coaster Tycoon. What's your preference? Try saving again. Good. It was a fun game. This! I'd like a good game. Force Money, you always say that. Siphon Filter. You guys suck, man. Okay, I'm gonna send you here. Can I get some funky music, Bagel? Yeah! Okay. Roller coaster tycoon. Okay, it's tied 1-1. Yes! Siphon filter for real. I will get to siphon filter. I'm sweating. I will get to siphon filter. No, I thought I was sweating into my shirt. It was just shadows. I'm not starting Mist. Let's beat this game, and then we can talk about Mist. So we get into. You guys all suck. I know it's my fault. I know it's my fault. The chat's full of trolls, but I know I caused it by the way I act. We will play Siphon Filter at some point. Now is not the time we'll play Siphon Filter. I'm looking for someone to raid. You guys don't know this, but I have to pee really bad. I've been holding it in for you, the viewer. We're going to be rating Kochis, who's playing a game I've actually debated streaming in the past. One of those games that I playing a game I debated playing in the past. One of those games that I rented as a youth. Army Men Sarge as Heroes. All the Army Men games I'd like to play at some point. Complete Army Men retrospective. But for now, we're going to have to watch Kochis, who's an excellent caster, stream them instead. Thank you for coming, Real and Brozine. What, You can't hear the music. This weekend, I'm gonna make it so I can hear what you hear. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make it so I can hear what you hear. I think I can do that. I don't know, it kind of looks N64. Yeah, so I didn't get a consensus. Honestly, I'm just gonna wake up and decide. How about that? I'm just gonna do that instead. Thank you guys for coming. If you're new, follow the channel. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye, Nina Mom. Have a good Friday night. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching. Follow.